Don Geronimo.
Can you guys hear?
Don Geronimo. Yeah. Don Geronimo. Yeah. Don Geronimo. Don Geronimo.
Hold on.
Don Geronimo, driving safely. Don't go back. Just remember, Don Geronimo.
Donnie G, Sacktown Radio Lunacy. Donnie G, giving you eardrums and STD. Donnie G, ugliest bastard you'll ever see. Donnie G, coming at you live on 1140.
You can call the Don Geronimo Show anytime. 1-800-920-1140. 339-1140. He's ready to believe you.
Gotta get up.
Now, is this thing going to be very loud if I try to play one of these things again?
That's what matters.
Yeah, that's all right. I can live with that. Okay. Right.
People masturbating to Facebook photos.
Right. I don't know if that sounds distorted or not. It's hard to tell with from our vantage point here.
Sounds fine to me, Don.
Sounds okay to you?
My headphones are not plugged in.
Well, everybody seems to be telling me it's okay. I'm just going to say there's our announcer, Explosive Joseph.
Well, good morning, gentlemen. Live from the Bunny Ranch, it's the Don Geronimo Show, starring Don Geronimo with Phantom and Drew Fowler, featuring Craig Staley, silly little gay Joel Pittman, and me, Joe Ardinger.
You're the man. You're the stud.
Today, it's a Valentine's sextravaganza.
That's right.
And Don will talk about little Joe's penis.
Of course, everyone will.
Thursday, February 14th, also known as Dennis Murphy Gets Laid Day. And now, please welcome the pimp daddy of the Bunny Ranch, Don Geronimo.
I like to play the sound thing. You got to turn, young Steve. You got to turn that down for a second. Just turn it down, just a scotch. That's way too loud. Still way too loud.
Yeah, getting some feedback. Really,
Still way too loud.
those instant replays are really distorted.
Let me try one of the other ones. Oh, well, that's perfect. Listen,
Lord.
Good morning, everybody. How are you? Anyway, here we go. Can you tell we're bringing the show on the road, and the wheels are falling off already? And good morning. It's a new episode on this Thursday. Joe, did you say sure happy it's Thursday? You must have said that somewhere.
Hey, Joe. No.
SHI Thursday, and it's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. We are live in Reno at the world-famous Bunny Ranch, and this place is hi girls rocking.
Yay.
It's rocking even at 6 o'clock in the very early morning. We had now everybody all of a sudden it was very loud and very party-like atmosphere until we started talking.
Yes.
And now they're all turning and looking. Hi there, girls. And Dennis, are you over there? Hi, Dennis.
Where's it? There he is. He's a good looking
How are you doing today, Dennis?
Well, can't complain.
Now, Dennis, how many Viagra have you had today?
I popped the pill at 5 a.m.
Perfect.
Now, I want to ask my fellow doctors on the staff. I was talking about
Yes,
this
sir.
with Dr. Phantom earlier.
Yes, we were, sir.
Do you believe that Dennis needs to apply the Viagra at 5, 6, 7, and 8, or is he fine just with the one blue pill right now?
I don't think that having 1 an hour is a good idea, but in this case, why not? You
I
want to
don't
make
think
sure
it's
you perform.
It's not a good idea. It's a fantastic
Great idea. Yeah.
Pop a second one.
I would
Yeah, go ahead,
actually-
dude.
Yeah, do
I
it.
would actually
Do it.
Yeah.
As a doctor, I would say no. As a
Dennis.
lawyer, I would say totally not.
What could get any worse?
Grind it up and snort it like Ritalin.
Of course, Dennis.
Dennis.
Screw water. Get him some wild turkey.
Dennis, there's plenty of drool on your lip. There's plenty of drool on your lip to swallow it down.
Get him some wild gurkey.
Listen, everybody, maybe.
Can I get ice?
There is Air Force Amy. Good morning, Air Force. Hi there.
Air Force
Air Force Amy.
He's a legend.
Air Force Amy, not to be confused with Dennis Murphy's Amy.
No.
There she is. What was that? Come on over here. Say good morning, Amy. We got a microphone for Amy to say hi on.
Come on, Joe.
There you go. There's a microphone. Hey, good morning, Amy.
Good morning.
Hi there. Wow, look at you. You're wearing your, sexy PJs.
My sexy PJs. I got everything pushed up and out in the right places.
And I think the last time that we saw you last night, you were walking around with a very nice a robe on. I saw you last night on my way back up to my room, and you were going somewhere, and you had the robe on, and now you don't have the robe on. And hi.
Well, I have to have a party to have the robe on.
Yeah. Hey, listen, as maybe you have discerned by now, we're at the Bunny Ranch, the world-famous Bunny Ranch. You've seen it on HBO. We're here, and there are girls that are available all the time.
24/7.
All the time.
Yes.
Now, how many girls right now are available for a fellow walking in? How many you got here?
Good half dozen.
40.
40. That's 40 girls.
At any given time.
40 girls at any given time. Did you have the chance, Amy? I know you don't like to kiss and tell, but did you have the chance to be with Joe Ardinger last night? Right there, this guy.
How much money you have, and I'll tell you.
Joe, you were quite the animal last night,
We
my
had
friend.
fun last
Let's
night.
lick some stomachs.
Yeah, let's lick some stomachs. I heard that this
kissing
was
bellies, kissing bellies.
Oh, my God.
This was your big come on at the bar. You were
Yes,
telling
Don,
him.
that was a proper word there.
What was
It seemed to work.
now? What was he doing? He was standing at the bar and he was just approaching girls and asking if they wanted to lick his stomach.
Yeah, when I came back from playing blackjack, I saw Joe huddled at the bar at 11 o'clock, and I was like, oh, my God, it's a school night, Joe. Good for you.
Right.
Pounding Miller Lights. And then I walk up to him, and he's like, hey, kiss her stomach. I was like, what?
Listen, we will interview Joe. We're going to put Joe in the hot seat, really, today.
I see.
Because, because, Joe, we all know you got it done last night.
Hey, what happens at the Bunny Ranch stays.
No.
And we're still here.
And,
Not-
let's hear
Joe,
about it.
how long did nothing happen last night?
And with how many girls did nothing happen?
Yeah, I had to find my room somehow. Have you been outside?
I have been outside. I
My
stayed out.
bungalow, and I love using that rock.
Bungalow.
I had a bungalow.
Back of the
My bed
roadhouse.
was so comfortable I couldn't even sleep.
All I know is I saw you with your big old
My big old.
your big old Jimmy arms were draped all over some chick last night, and you were like drawing circles on the top of her head with your Miller Lights, like you're doing a séance or something.
By the way, has that woman been seen this morning?
I think she took the helicopter to Vegas, right?
That's right, Joe.
Well, listen, we're at the Bunny Ranch. We're all here, and I want to start by thanking our engineer, young Steve.
Steve!
Not even old enough.
He's sweating like nobody's business.
Hey, let's thank him at 10 when we're done.
Well, listen, it's amazing we're on the air. I've seen the kid working here. You know, he's not even old enough to have a beer, and look at him. He's here, and he's enjoying life. Now, Steve, when you're done with all the work today, my
He's the
friend.
only person in here sweating more than Dennis Murphy.
Steve, when we're done with all the work, may I please ask you if you would like to partake of the menu at the Bunny Ranch? Give him the microphone there, Joe. Steve, good morning, little Steve.
I may have to.
Little tiny Steve.
Oh, yeah, Steve!
Hey, good now, Amy, you could wreck that guy. You could wreck a young guy like Steve, couldn't you?
I think she could wreck anything.
I could wreck him and put him back together again.
Yeah. Wreck him and
Why
put
would
him
you want to do that?
back together. Well, we're going to.
I'm not real good at putting things back together. I might forget a hand or something.
It'll look like Dennis Murphy.
Well, yeah, you can give it to Dennis.
And how did you get the name Air Force Amy?
I'm a highly decorated veteran of the United States Air Force.
Are you really? Do tell.
Yeah.
Are you really? Yeah. All right, Semper Fi and all that stuff.
Super fun. So it's like aim high.
Aim high. Aim high. And do you ever get cold sitting around in your fancy, sexy PJs?
Sweetheart, I am so hot.
So hot. So hot. So hot. Hi, little Joe. You like sitting there next to Amy?
Yeah, the view's not bad, Don.
Now, Amy, could I be bold? Could I ask, are those real?
Oh,
They're really
I never,
big.
I never got that question before. Let
I
me
know.
think.
I know. What a journalist I am. This is how can I not ask? They're almost poking me in the eye.
They're really, really nice.
Okay, well, there's the answer to that question. They're really,
Hey, Amy,
really nice.
How's your neck, Amy? I hurt your neck last night on accident.
It's good.
What did you do to her neck?
You know.
Well, that's a
something.
So we're going to make some radio history today. We did this last year with Dennis. We sent Dennis Murphy up here last year. We flew Dennis up from Washington, D.C. to come and get laid last year. And Dennis, now you've not been laid in the last year, right?
365 days.
that's a shocker.
That's a long time.
That's a year.
It's going to happen today. Now, you got to know this, Dennis.
What?
Craig, listen, Craig was such a dick to Dennis last night at dinner.
What are you talking
Oh,
about?
dude, hold on a second.
I
Oh, wait,
was sitting next to
wait.
him.
Oh, wait, they're bringing the food, and there was a nice guacamole dip
Oh, man.
and fajitas, and Dennis was sitting at the end of the table minding his own business, and when Dennis speaks, he speaks with his hand, well, I was going to say with his hands,
With the back of his
with his hand,
Right.
and he had his, the arm, the half arm was going out, and his stump was wailing out there, and Craig turns and goes, "Get that thing out of my face, I'm trying to eat here."
Hey, did you see him cut his meat with that stump?
Oh, it was awesome.
Yeah.
They should have thrown that meat in the corner and let him eat it like every other
Dude, that
zoo
is a
animal.
Lord.
That is cold. You got to know that's a trick for Dennis to
I
be
thought
able
it
to
was
do.
great.
Let me cook it.
I thought the worst part of the
Yes.
evening when
Right.
Dennis was waving it in front of everybody's face while they were trying to eat. So I understand what you're talking about,
Thank
Craig.
you. You sat right
He was
next to
right
me.
in front of
I
everybody.
think
lost your appetite.
I happen to think,
Yes.
Dennis, you don't have a hand and you got half a thigh. I think it's awesome you can cut your own food. Because I get that. I've been to dinner with Dennis many times, and I've had to cut his food for him, and that is that's not a pretty job. And Dennis, we were asked last night how many years you and I have been America's favorite tag team. How many years now?
October 26, 1986. So
19
The exact
almost
day.
27 years.
Almost 27 years. I've had him as part of my show. Almost 27 years. You, Dennis, and is this the best ever? Or have there been other trips that surpassed? I don't mind if other things have surpassed it.
Best trip ever so far.
So
far.
So
Go
listen,
guy.
we arrived here last night, Dennis, and now we all. What was that? What's going on over there? What was that,
He
Dennis?
said,
Now hold on. Slow Joe is sitting over there, and he's
Kate
doing his
Blanchett.
impression. Yes, Amy. That's exactly what he said.
Amy got it right away.
Hey, Amy, I really like your blues.
Okay. Joe, give the microphone to Dennis, please.
Hello.
What, can you,
Joe's still drunk.
Can you tell Joe got laid?
Oh, my gosh.
He
Look
has
how
the,
cool
know.
he is, man.
He's
Cool
so
as a
chill.
cucumber.
he has the
Joe got
confidence that comes with being laid.
He's got that chill, aloof kind of vibe going.
Swag.
What about when he came down this morning? How
Oh,
did,
my
How
God.
did you describe him when he came down this morning?
True.
I said he looked like Kate Blanchett playing Bob Dylan
Yeah.
because he had
Gave
those
us
glasses.
big old
big
sunglasses on.
dumb aviator glasses
Put 'em
on.
back
Hey,
on.
His
are
big
those
stupid hair?
are those the aviators I gave you at the Christmas party?
Yeah, these are Craig Harless originals.
Yeah, see, those are Krager
Now,
originals.
what are you wearing this morning? I know you fat.
Oh, man.
This is still part of your attire, but what's the shirt you got on?
Led Zeppelin?
Oh, dress for success. Listen,
Oh, my God.
Hey, Dennis Murphy, hold on, I got to tell you something. So we were driving up here. You flew here. We drove up from Sacramento. We got to talk about this drive. Drew, I love you, buddy.
Johnny,
But
buddy,
goddamn,
good
you're the
time.
worst GPS guy in the world.
Hey, you know what?
And you've been here before.
No. Leave it up to you guys to let the stoner give directions.
Well, listen, you.
It was like when you guys pulled over, we realized we were lost, and you rolled down your window. It was like up in smoke.
It
It
really
just
was.
comes out. I was like, well, that was a bright idea. We're somewhere in the desert following these two stoners.
Hey, I thought he knew where he was going. I said, where we go?
Yeah,
He goes,
whole load
he
of
goes,
lovers,
I thought,
downers, lappers, and screamers.
I thought,
Bro,
I thought he had the fresh sniff of an 18-year-old that he was getting back to.
We had a quarter rum, a quarter Jim,
Well, we would have been paying attention to you guys a bit more.
and a whole bunch of uppers, downers, lappers, and screamers. This is bad country done.
that's when I like John Depp. I like John Depp in that. I don't like him so much as the pirate guy.
Somebody was giving booze to these goddamn things.
So we'll get into our drive up here in a second. But Dennis, I got to tell you, we got up here later than we thought. Shocker. We arrived about 6. We thought we'd be here about 5. We walk in. Turns out we had just missed Bob Zamuda The guy, Andy Kaufman, the other guy from Andy Kaufman last night.
Drew's fault.
Yeah, and it is, because I'm pissed, because I'm a big Andy Kaufman fan. I've had Bob Zamuda on the show before, and Dennis Hoff says to me, who knows? It was, he's blowing smoke, but he says to me last night, hey, Bob really wanted to get together with you. I'm like, oh, crap.
Okay, seriously, how late were we? We're only
an hour.
No.
The best part is
we're an hour late.
The best part is we're cruising into Reno, and we're saying, we made great time. And I start telling the guys in our car, I go, yeah, but the only problem is I don't think it's in Reno.
No, it's on the other side of Reno. Anyway, Dennis, so we got up here late. I find out we missed Bob Zamuda. We're running around. Where's Dennis Murphy? They tell us your plane is just landing. Yeah. And we're meeting the girls. And I met a girl named Amy here. Not Air Force Amy. This other Amy chick. She's a smaller little petite girl.
Oh, yes.
Beautiful. And she had
girl.
like a little schoolgirl outfit on, and she was holding a little teddy bear. And who came running up to me about?
Oh, that would be me.
That would
this
be
gentleman here.
Drew, buddy. Drew comes running up to me and says, dude, I swear to God, there's a chick here. She doesn't know who Dennis Murphy is, but she just asked me if I know a guy with one arm.
Yeah.
Well, it's me.
So what did she say to you, Drew? What did she say?
I said, okay, because we got in a conversation. Phantom, you were standing next to me.
Yes,
said,
I was.
Yeah, I was
this
right
is
there.
a question I ask everybody. If there's somebody
Certainly.
who's incredibly ugly and they're not good looking, do they have the option of turning them down?
Oh.
Well, this young lady was like, well, I kind of like the uglier the better for me.
Well, when
no eyeballs.
this is exactly what she said when you brought her over, and I said, one arm is not just the worst thing he has. And she goes, the more hideous, the better.
Hey, guys, easy, guys. Dennis is sitting right here.
She called him.
He can hear you.
He said it.
Johnny
She
didn't
said it.
He just popped his second Viagra. It doesn't really matter.
I know that she said it, but
Yeah.
he's right there.
No,
Yeah,
she's
I don't think you're hideous.
Now, Dennis, are you
No.
offended by that? No, okay.
I heard it before.
Well, then I'll tell you what she said.
God started it.
She said, I swear to God, she said to me, the worst, the most hideous he is, the most disfigured he is, the more I want him.
Yes.
Yeah, she gets.
She's in
Well,
lust
here
right
I
now.
am.
And we thought that we were being set up, right? We were looking around going, is this some sort of a gag? So as it turns out, when this chick gets here, now, Dennis, we're going to line up all of the beautiful women of the Bunny Ranch.
Okay.
And let you select the one you want. But you got to know, this chick, Amy, she's so into
She's
you.
for you,
Oh,
Dennis.
she's
And
awesome.
I don't even
She's for
think,
you.
Dennis, I don't even think she knows you have half a tongue.
Well,
she should. We told her.
in a couple of minutes.
Drew told her he didn't have one at all.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
We had,
That's
to
what
give
it
him, we had
was.
to give him credit for half.
But during dinner last night, Phantom and Glue
What's
said
that,
you have to
Dennis?
have Amy.
He said
During
during dinner.
Phantom and Glue said you have to have Amy.
Like,
Yes, we
don't
did.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
During dinner, we
Yes.
said that yes,
Yes,
Emmy.
I was-
Jeez,
yes.
You guys
right.
speak English
Yes.
during dinner.
During dinner.
Phantom and
During
Gentlemen do.
dinner,
And
you
that
have to
dinner.
have Amy.
Listen,
Dinner.
don't you guys ever do that to me again. Don't you ever break up into groups and have it be the group that goes over to have dinner is me and Dennis Hoff and Drew and a bunch of his girls and Dennis Murphy. Because what happens is Dennis Hoff is sitting there with his girls and they're going, "Oh, Daddy, you're great, Daddy, you're great, Daddy," and Drew's sitting over there chatting up Piper Ray, his girl Piper Ray.
Hi, Piper.
And
I'm
I'm
looking at her
left
now.
just making awkward eye contact with Dennis Murphy, pretty much for the whole night. And, all
what
the
other kind is there with him?
all the guys are still back over here at the Bunny Ranch. We thought that you were following us over to the casino to have dinner.
We were waiting for Steve to set up
Yeah, that's
everything,
what I
and
hear.
he's doing a
I
phenomenal
didn't
job.
want to look at you the whole night, but
didn't wanna
but
what?
I don't know, Dennis.
He didn't want to gook at you the go guy.
I enjoyed sharing glances. I enjoyed. No, Joe, stop it.
Strangers in the night.
Come on, knock it off, Joe.
Okay.
Slow Joe
God,
is.
he's feeling it, Don.
Slow Joe is full of piss and vinegar. You know, I'm going to have spotlight on Slow Joe first. Forget our drive up here. Forget our awkward dinner. Forget. Oh, I got to talk to the guy about the Mike Vick. Listen, here's a lineup for you
Oh,
today.
this is great.
One of the guys that works here at the Bunny Ranch bought one of Mike Vick's dogs, one of the fighting dogs, and he rehabbed the dog, and he got into it with Mike Vick recently.
How awesome is
so
that?
I want to hear about that. He's
That's
the guy that works here at the Bunny Ranch. Of course, we're going to line up all the girls. We're going to meet all the girls. At some point after Dennis picks his girl out, we will go into the room, and we will watch and observe and listen, and maybe just put a microphone in there and see everything, and I mean everything that happens. And we're gonna get into it with the girls at the Bunny Ranch. We're gonna bring your girl Piper Ray up here
We need
today.
to bring Piper Ray
Yes,
up.
we do.
Yeah.
And
She's a rock star.
who's the chick who's Dennis's number one girlfriend now? Who was
The cheerleader.
Chrissy?
at his side last night?
Chrissy Summers.
Chrissy, yeah.
She's supposed to do a new cheer for us at 6 o'clock.
She
That's
was
right.
She was telling us some stuff in the car last night, Drew.
Oh, boy.
What was she?
Yeah?
Is that
Tell
what
us,
you call
Don.
it? Some stuff?
Weren't you in the car when we drove over to the
Don,
casino?
Don, I was there.
Okay, I was making sure it was you, bro.
Yeah, it was me. It was me.
Yeah.
She was telling us that she was when she was 15. She was still a virgin,
Okay.
and she wanted to figure out how to pleasure herself. And as it turns out, how do I say this on a public radio show?
I don't know. Let's find out.
She wanted to let her fingers do the walking, yet they couldn't find a way inside.
They didn't have an access road.
And it's like she was now, and I didn't want to ask her if it was like cemented over
Right,
or
yeah,
if there was
barricaded,
I don't know. And then she told us she was deflowered by, was it a priest?
No, it was a minister's son.
That's
he
what
was
it
extremely
all right.
religious.
Minister's son.
That's what it was.
Okay.
Oh my God.
And she goes, she went back to Michigan, and then she found out that people in Michigan don't like to talk about sex like they like to talk about sex in Nevada.
And she mentioned that they have her name in their prayer brochure every Sunday.
Oh, right. And she's right underneath. Who is she right underneath? Because it was... it was
probably Craig.
No, it was some woman that's got some awful disease or something, like she got cancer.
Dennis?
And right after that, it's like, don't forget, pray for Piper, poor Piper. And,
no, Chrissy.
I'm sorry, not Piper, Christy. I'm sorry about that, Piper.
Chrissy.
I'm
Pray
sorry.
for Piper, too.
Well,
I
pray for Piper after
every
the
night.
show.
I'm sorry.
Whenever she's withdrew, I pray for her.
I like your slippers, Piper. I love those
Used it in the
boots.
trunk.
Those are very nice.
Uggs.
These girls I got to have name tags on, though. I can't remember which one is which one. They're all beautiful and gorgeous.
I'm sure if you there's a couple names you could just say.
And they're all walking around in their PJs and in their house coats. And,
it's wonderful.
so the deal is now that they're waiting. Girls, you're waiting for a guy to show up, and then you'll go line up at the door. Is that how it goes?
Yep.
So when we hear that distinctive ring,
I think is it one ring or two? One
It's
ring.
two. It's two.
Two
No,
rings.
two
one.
rings. Two rings is us.
Yeah, one
ring is the lineup.
Yeah.
and when that happens, every girl in the place goes running up front, and the guy stands there. What?
That's her.
There's Amy.
Oh,
There's Amy.
All right, now let's get this going.
Hey,
Okay.
all right.
Dennis, here you go. Come on over. Amy, come over here. And Dennis, come stand right up here, Dennis. Hi there, Amy. Have a seat. Look at you now.
So excited.
Amy Page, right, Amy Page. So, Amy, we were telling everybody that yesterday when we walked in, out of the blue, someone says to us, hey, there's a chick here that really wants to be a guy with one arm.
Right.
And as it turned, we said, now is this a joke? Because we got a guy with one arm that we're bringing up just to get laid at the bunny ranch.
No, I had no idea that y'all brought a guy. I was just talking. I was just telling him about my fantasies and.
That's an awkward
Now,
fantasy.
what are your fantasies? Keeping in mind you're on the radio, but what are your fantasies with the guy who's maybe got one half an arm?
To be a puppet?
Look at Dennis standing at
how you
attention
doing,
here.
Amy?
Hey,
Now, does
trying to eat over
Doing
here.
well.
is that turning you on? His
Yeah.
Wait till you see
definitely.
him cut his meat.
what is specifically turning you on about Dennis?
Everything.
I just like anything that's different, anything that's taboo.
Wow.
This is, I like doing this. Girls like the wiggling up.
Dennis is
Well
doing the
said,
thing where
Dennis.
Dennis is making the nub on
is
the
he
end of his
doing that?
stub move around
Just
now.
kind
Right,
of
we
wave
can
as
even
much as
play
he can
with it.
wave.
Yeah.
And you know what it's like for those of you who, if you ever watch Star Trek with the Borg, when they take off the arm on the Borg,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they got those little nubs that are just like ring, 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 ring. That's what
I
Dennis
bet,
is
I
like.
bet every girl in here got that
Yes.
reference.
It's just like it's just like a mini vibrator. It's a mini vibrator.
It's a mini vibrator.
Yeah, it's a mini vibrator.
A mini vibrator. I got you, Dennis. Now, Dennis also has half a tongue. Was that appealing to you?
Yeah, sure, anything that's different.
Different.
You know, I can't French kiss, so but Amy, you look wonderful though. I want to be with
Getting all
you.
worked
Thank
up
you.
already.
Oh, so is this the girl you're going to select then?
You know when she came in, I said, that's instant love right there.
It's instant, Don.
That's what we told you, Dennis.
Dennis,
Yeah.
how's that Viagra? Is that Viagra kicking in? You feel anything?
Not yet, but I think when I'm in the room with Amy, it
Yes,
will.
it will.
We get in
All
there.
right.
I think so, too.
Do you highly regret the decision of telling us this last night?
What?
Not you.
you.
No.
Oh, no, not at all.
She's
I'm
awesome.
really lucky. Actually, I guess I won the lottery.
Oh my God!
You can't, Amy. You won the lottery.
Now,
Screwed up
Amy,
lottery.
when I was talking with you yesterday, I was telling you Dennis is a friend of mine, and he had Moesha syndrome.
Moesha.
Syndrome.
Yes,
It was a great TV show, and now it's a syndrome.
It's Moesha syndrome.
Right, Moesha syndrome, and now what that means is you got half an arm and half a tongue. Now I said to you, Amy, that
Dennis.
Dennis,
I wouldn't
Don't
do
do
that.
that. Don't do that
again.
No,
Yeah,
don't do it. No.
He's pulling up. Oh,
Don't
God,
do that.
Dennis, those dog teeth. Don't show your dog teeth.
Don't worry. I'm getting it fixed. I got dental insurance now.
Well, then you'll be perfect.
How many years did I, Dennis? How many years did I try to buy you dental stuff on the show?
A couple years. I should
Dennis,
have
you
cooked
look
you
like you've
up.
been chewing on lock washers.
I should have cooked you up, Monagon, and I will get them fixed.
Excuse me for 1 second. As much as I love this, and I'm going to come right back to it, let's say hi to America's cutest couple. You love them in Greece.
Bravo.
There they are. Slow Joe and his girlfriend over there. Hi, Joe.
Hi, Don.
Introduce us to your friend.
This is Veronica.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi,
This is
Veronica.
now. I don't know what happened. I don't know if you were just having a drink with Joe last
I
night.
was at the Bunny Ranch stays.
But this is the young woman that I saw Joe at the end of the bar with, where Joe had the Jimmy arms going all over the place, and he was like drawing circles over her head with his Miller Lite bottle. Did you get a chance to spend some quality time with Joe?
Would you call it
She
quality?
showed me. She found my bungalow for me.
Is that what they're calling
Hey,
it?
this place is huge, man. I mean, you get lost out there.
How is
Very true, very true.
how is Slow Joe as a companion, darling? How is he as a companion?
Did you feel a connection?
Well, from 1 to 10, he's an 89.
89.
That's a curve.
69, sorry.
Jesus.
Joe, you do everything with this girl? What'd you do, Joe?
Licked her stomach.
I did kiss her belly.
Yeah, now, did Joe?
First thing.
Did Joe ask you if he could kiss your belly?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
That's
Why was that your big go-to move, Joe?
I like to do that, Don.
Yeah.
I like
It's
to
an
do that.
initiation.
Would you kiss her belly right now? Would you be a pal?
Go for it.
Well, it's covered.
I'm sure she'll
work that out.
Yeah, that
Not
can
really.
change.
Well, you could kiss it right through her little.
Come on, Joe.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh no!
Okay.
You're going to town on that. Joe did.
Joe.
Oh, hold on. Was that the ding, ding, ding that a guy
That was
said?
Every
cute.
time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings, Don.
Now there are two distinctive rings. Was that the ring that says a guy is here and everyone has
It's
to line up?
one ring means there's a guy. 2 rings means come and open the door.
I wonder if that was her first lesbian experience last night.
Well, listen, it must. It couldn't have gone too badly because she's sitting next to him.
I bet it didn't go that good.
Well, Joe.
Hold on. Okay, line
Bell
up.
is ringing.
Line up time. Line up time.
All right.
Oh, Joe,
This
get the
is
mic.
perfect. This is
Line
All
up
right,
time.
baby.
Here we go. Joe, go on out there. Report for us, please. Here we go
Was
now.
that two?
Oh,
Richard.
there's 2 rings. Oh, it's just Richard coming back in.
False alarm.
Richard, what's happening?
I'm curious. Let me go back to Amy Page for a second.
Hey, Amy Page.
Amy, early in the morning, like the times that we're here, do you normally get a lot of guys in between 6 and 10 in the morning?
Well, my shift is from 10 to 10, but when I was on the morning shift, yeah, actually, we get them from all hours.
You gotta talk into it. Don't be scared.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go
Okay.
tennis up.
Joe.
Yeah,
Joe.
just the tennis.
Shock jock Joe.
How about
Tennis
Joe?
over there. Okay. No, we get men from all hours of the night, 24/7.
And looking at Dennis, now you mentioned to me, you were saying that you didn't mind being with a guy that looked different. You didn't mind being with a guy that
Not at
maybe
all.
you even said that you would like to be with a disfigured guy. Now I wouldn't say that Dennis is disfigured.
I'm not disfigured.
I just said you're not
Okay.
disfigured. I'm just telling you, you got a real chance with her. She says that she will be with a guy that's a flipping monster. Now you're
It's not that bad, actually.
That's what I mean.
Thank you.
You're not that bad.
Thanks a lot, Amy.
You're not.
Oh, wow.
Don,
Yes. Yeah.
continue. I'm just listening. So very
I think
intrigued
you'll
now.
over-exaggerate.
So do you consider now that we sold Dennis to you and told you about him, and my God, we made him sound like Mask. We really did.
Right.
Now that you see him, be a love and rate him for us. Is he as hideous as you had thought? Would you like him to be more
Don't do that,
hideous?
Dennis. Just
Yeah,
just
I
stand there,
Dennis, just
man.
stand there.
Jesus.
Hold on, did you hear that? She would like a little more hideousness.
Well, I'm not.
I can help you with that.
saying I'm not hideous.
We haven't gotten to the room yet.
No, you're hideous.
Surprise me.
Hey, Dennis, why don't you slip off that sweatshirt?
Hold on.
Slip off your hoodie.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Well, you got to sing while you do it?
Yeah, sure, he loves life. What's wrong with you guys?
remember our song, Craig.
You remember
There you
our
go.
song?
Now, does Dennis look like an average businessman? Look how good he looks.
Just like a normal guy that would walk in here.
Look at
You know,
that.
I'm just like, I'm the old professional.
Yes, you are.
Now, what's the status with your teethers?
What?
You look like
What's
a
the status?
goddamn anglerfish.
Okay,
Jesus, guys.
Don, I won't have him fixed with I have a dental appointment in March.
So you have insurance now.
I got insurance.
Leatherface?
What?
They need to be fixed by next year.
We want to help you do this. Dennis.
You will?
Well, for the longest time. Well, I would like to help. Listen, I like helping this guy.
He has insurance, Don.
He's my buddy. But listen, look at his teeth. Go show Phantom your teeth up close. This is not work for a regular dentist, Phantom. This is like we got to take him to a veterinarian.
Yes, we do.
I know. The soda has really ate my teeth.
Right, the soda's eating his teeth.
God, those things are sharper
Well,
than Richard's pit bulls.
When you don't have to smile, it's like out of sight, out of mind.
What?
Dude.
I love how you were so cool and calm.
You know what? I'm going to be the one to say it. Stop bullying him.
Yeah,
I feel like the Ellen DeGeneres now.
Hey, didn't I help you with your bags this morning?
You did.
All
They
right.
did help me.
Greg, he's trying to impress a lady right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's doing a great job, too.
I think he is.
He's killing it, isn't he?
Thank you.
Yeah, hold on. Meanwhile, take a peek at America's Cutest Couple over there. Oh, she's got her head on Slow Joe's shoulder. How's it going over there, SJ?
Just fine.
And did you just get a little peek on the cheek?
I think I did, Don.
He thinks.
Do you love
Put on
Slow
your
Joe?
sunglasses.
Any more questions?
Yeah, I want to ask you. Do you love
the
Slow
Krager
Joe?
shades.
Do you want to
Yes,
marry him
yeah.
now?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Hey.
Looks like a press
Do you
conference.
have any idea what Joe does for a living?
I have no idea.
Neither does Joe.
Exactly
What do
what he's
now,
doing now.
now, being as you're watching it here at work, what do you think Joe's job might be on this show? Any idea?
Cunnilingus expert.
Wait, what?
Yeah, well, he,
Cunnilingus expert.
Yeah,
that's it. He is the cunnilingus expert
he
of
is.
this show.
Every show has
Damn.
one.
Exactly.
Joe's normal job is to be the board operator. He would run the control board, but we're doing a remote, so today he just gets to sit.
Yeah.
He just
Okay.
gets to sit and be
Stay with you.
the big daddy. So do you know firsthand that Joe is good at this cunnilingus you speak of?
Yes, I do.
Okay, well.
All right.
Hey, way to go, Joe. You're the man, Joe.
Settle down.
I can't settle down. You're a sexual being now, Joe. Sitting there with your
I'm a crazy
Yeah,
person,
sorry.
Don.
with your sunglasses on, for goodness sakes. Now, let me go to Amy
aura,
Page
man.
again for a second. Amy Page, pull that microphone right up to your mouth so we can hear you, please. And when you're with Dennis, Dennis, do you think you can go more than once today? Do you think you go twice, or are we looking at just
Look,
one?
Amy, it looks like I could go twice. Maybe 3 times.
How many times?
Wow.
Twice.
Twice. And would there be
Are you trying to flip me off, Dennis?
would there,
Like this.
would there be anything that he would want to do that you would say no to?
I'm a yes kind of girl. I don't say no very often.
Whoa.
So, Dennis, what are you thinking about here for your annual deflowering at the Bunny Ranch? Are we looking at just straight intercourse? Are we looking at cowgirl? Are we looking at the woman on top? Are you looking at from behind?
Well, I like to have her on top of me.
Yeah. There you
I
go.
think you should just let me take over. I'll take
No,
care.
let Amy call the shots. I'll be the willing participant.
Quiet
Look
down.
at the full enchilada.
There you go.
Amy, I clutch you.
You don't want him on top.
Yeah, no, yeah. I don't know if you want.
Be on top of me, Dennis.
Jesus.
How you doing, Air Force Amy? What are you doing over there on your laptop?
I'm watching your mother on granny porn.
Oh.
Oh, ouch! I just had soccer mom by Air Force Amy.
How is she?
Ouch.
She looks
Wow.
good.
Hot.
She's teaching Don how to.
Hey, here's the thing you don't know, Air Force Amy. I hate my mom. You're right. My mom's a bitch. Yeah? She probably is on that granny porn. I hate her. That C word. What the?
That was what got you girls to say, oh.
That my mother is that my mother is the C word? That's it?
Ooh.
Oh, you got to meet her. How many girls are here right now in this room with us? So we've got one, two, three, how many? Five. I want to meet all these girls. I want to meet all these girls individually. Joe, we got to do our first break, I think, right? Oh my God, we better.
I would love to play music, but we haven't made it that far to plug in.
All right, well then, Chris, back in the studio, give us some music, and we'll be right back live from the Bunny Ranch. You're going to hear everything that we're going to be tweeting out and Facebooking out as much as we can. When we come right back, we'll line them up and we'll meet the girls at the Bunny Ranch on Valentine's Day. Great to be here in Reno at the world-famous Bunny Ranch. And we'll be back on CBS Sports Radio Sacramento, CBS Sports Radio Reno.
Radio broadcast
Brings you Don Geronimo.
Y'all named her after that movie.
Have you seen the movie?
Hold on. This is the Don Geronimo Show.
Yep. Seen it twice.
You know what? That is not funny. That is not funny, boys.
back on the radio to pay for his elective plastic surgeries. The Don Geronimo Show. You can call the Don Geronimo Show anytime. 1-800-920-1140. 339-1140. He's ready to believe you.
I'm ready to believe you. You know, I got to think there's not going to be a lot of phone calls on today's show. I mean, if you're at a world famous locale like the Bunny Ranch, I mean, are you kidding me? What's not to love? We are sitting here surrounded by beautiful women, many of them in various stages of disrobe. I have a beautiful Opus X cigar lit here. I'm smoking a cigar while we're doing the show. I got my coffee. I got my Diet Coke. Oh, my God. Hi. How are you, honey? Hi there. Wow, I didn't see you last night.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
What's your name?
Hi. How are you?
Angelina.
Check out those boots.
Or, Joe, just let her walk by you.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Sorry. I was looking, too.
Listen, you know what? He's a man in love. Joe is a one-man. You're not a one-woman man, are you, Joe?
Oh, Don, whatever.
Joe, what did you get, dude? Did you get like 5 minutes of sleep last night?
I got plenty of sleep.
You are
on
wrecked.
Sleep Train mattress, I was just informed by Mr. Hoff.
He is totally wrecked.
Yes, our boy Dennis Hoff is here.
Dennis Hoff.
I'm going to bring Dennis right up. Joe,
Dennis Hoff 2016, right, Drew?
why don't you interview this young lady and find out all about her for us, please, Joden?
Hello, darling.
Hello, how are you?
Your name is Angelina. And how old are we today?
I'm 21.
Right. And we hail your original hometown?
Denver, Colorado.
Denver, Colorado. So what brings you out here in the desert?
Well, the Bunny Ranch, of course.
Of course.
You having a good time?
I am. I love it here.
How long have you been working here?
I've been here for 2 years.
Nice. And
She sure is
let's
pretty,
see.
Joe.
What's your favorite thing about working here?
Well, I get to have a lot of sex and have a daily orgasm every day. Actually,
There you go.
cool.
Nice. And do you like pizza?
I love pizza.
These are the same questions Ted Bundy asked.
And why did you ask her if you could kiss her stomach?
Oh, can I kiss your belly? I'm a belly kisser guy. And she's got a nice tattoo, Don.
I saw that.
Do that for the day.
There you go. All right, Joe. Look at Joe going to town.
Oh, Jesus, Joe.
He's come out of his shell, hasn't he?
Hasn't he? Oh, my Lord.
God. Can you believe last year he said he didn't even want to come up here? Look at him now. And all of this being documented on Bunny Ranch video.
Well, I did not know, Don.
Joe, I love it. I love it. I mean, I applaud this side of you. I want you to be our
She's nice and warm.
man about
Is that tattoo wrapped all the way around you?
Yeah, that's actually.
Yeah, it's like a.
Do you have any other
flowers
tattoos?
and roses?
I do. I have one on my
Ask
shoulder.
her how long
And
that
that's it,
tattoo
just the
took.
two of them?
Yep, that's it.
Have you seen Craig's tattoo?
I did on his butt.
Oh, that was last night, right?
Yes.
Remember? Oh, we got some great pictures of that. Phantom got some great pictures of that.
I loved it. I think his tattoo actually beats my tattoo.
Oh, it sure does.
Well, I don't know. He's got the entire 49ers coaching tree on his ass. That's pretty hard to beat. What is your specialty? Do you have a specialty here?
Oh,
We have
Chris.
to delete that, but that's okay. I think most people wanted to hear that. You're good at your oral
She's
skills.
talking your language now, Don.
She's got mad mic skills. So to speak.
That is my safe word, incidentally.
Was I not supposed to say that? I'm sorry.
That's okay.
No, you're fine.
No,
you're
you're
fine.
not.
We're at the Bunny Ranch. Are you kidding me? We are sitting in a room right now that looks like a cross between I don't know, like the movie Casino and maybe Liberace's room.
Yes.
I don't know. It's weird. We got these big gigantic heart-shaped couches. And they're that soft velvet, and there's velvet all over the walls. And then right to our right is the
That's
famous.
not the only thing.
Is the famous bar? If you've ever watched the show on TV, you've seen the. Oh, hold on a second.
And Don, don't forget about what's on the wall behind the bar in the glass cases. Remember we looked at those yesterday, all the different toys and things you can
Oh
buy.
my God, Drew was showing me some of these toys. What was the one thing, dude, you were looking at? Was like, if you're with a woman and your fantasy is that she has a beard, they have like facial hair that she can put on.
Yes. Wow. And then they have a three-way gag mask that changes different shapes when you put it around the mouth. Only $18, fairly priced.
Can you imagine the guy that comes in here?
Valentine's Day, Paris.
The guy that comes in here with all these beautiful women, and he says, the only thing I need to really make it happen is if you put on a fake beard for me. and P.S.
Dennis is getting it done.
Dennis is.
Look at him go.
Let's be stealthy and take a peek at Dennis. Hey, where's the wireless mic? Hey, Joe.
Ardinger.
Hey, Craig, take over for a second.
Craig, take the mic
take
from him.
over for a second.
Craig, just go by Dennis. Just go eavesdrop.
Be stealthy, dude.
Let's just see what they're doing over there. Now we got to act like we're doing something else.
Yes.
We got to act like we're doing something
not.
else.
What, we got to fool Dennis?
Right.
Oh, hey, Dennis is kissing. Oh, my God.
Right?
Wow.
Dennis was just leaning in to give her a big old smooch.
Oh my God, her face looked like
she's terrified.
She is, really.
There you go.
Look. Oh, now listen, Amy Page. You don't tell me that you like guys that look weird. Look at it. She doesn't want to kiss him in public.
Would you?
I don't want to look at it.
She's not going to kiss him in the room.
I
either.
guarantee that.
No.
I swear to God.
Seriously, Drew, you saw her face.
He's coming in for the kiss,
Oh.
and she pulled back. As it takes a lot to make a girl from the Bunny Ranch recoil, right?
Well, if your smile looks like Jaws, yeah.
Oh my God.
Hold on, he's still going to town. Now
Yeah,
she's
he's working it. Come on,
she's standing right next to him. Get the microphone.
Great,
over there,
come
Craig.
on, dude.
Just get the microphone there.
Glue.
Yeah.
When I laid eyes on you, it's instant.
When I laid
Oh, wow, I know that you got hazel eyes or
Green eyes.
oh, just like I do.
No,
Blind too?
This is exactly how I sounded
You
when I
have
first
dead
started
eyes,
fighting.
Dennis.
Yeah. We could.
Was he coming on strong to
Are
Piper?
your intentions honorable, son?
Yes,
Oh, hey, there's Dennis Hoff.
Well, it looks like you got a good match here with Amy Page. What do you think?
I think I do. Thanks a lot, Dennis. Amy is the one.
Oh, thank you.
What do you think, Amy?
I'm really excited about this. I'm
Wow.
honored.
I like it. I like it.
Can't you tell in her voice?
I'm excited too.
Maybe she smelled his breath.
It's great. What a good time they're having here.
Yeah.
Well, how about a kiss?
This is like the dating game, Bunny Ranch style.
How about a kiss for everybody? How about a kiss? How about a kiss? Oh,
Kissing. Oh boy.
She did like.
They're already getting into it right at the bar, Don.
He left a little drool on your chin.
I thought she kind of did like the kiss your aunt thing where she kind of moved her mouth to the side.
Yeah.
Oh, and I love it. There's a dog here, too.
I know. I could have brought my dog.
The dog bit you?
Hold on. Wait a minute, hold on. Hold on. Find out about this. Now,
Yeah, the dog beat you gas geeking. Hold on, where?
You can't see it. I have to pull it up a little bit.
Don't pull anything
Yeah,
up.
please do.
Dennis, when did the dog bite you?
The same time last year. The same time last year.
Who cares,
what?
Dennis?
So a year ago.
And what?
But the last time I was out, I was messing around with a girl, and the dog bit me in the leg.
Maybe
Bit him in the neck.
just being
He
protective.
likes blondes. So.
Just being protective.
Right.
Hey, girls, what's the deal with that dog? Is that like the dog of the house? Domino? Have you seen the signs up everywhere saying don't feed
Yes,
Domino?
don't feed Domino.
He's too fat already?
Yes.
That's a nice little touch, is having a doggy run around here. And that dog bit. Hey, Dennis, roll your pant leg back down again. He said he's got his pants rolled up where he's showing everybody where he got nipped by the dog.
Not only that, Don, is his flies down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think there's a little bit of pre-show happening.
Do we have peekage?
Oh, look at that now.
Pre-game.
Amy Page is going to zip his pants up for him.
Oh, he's going to finish.
He's going to be like Forrest Gump.
I guarantee.
Oh, my Jenny.
Jenny. What? It's moving.
You took your bra off, Jenny.
Hey,
Thank you, Amy. No, I was in the bathroom, and it took me 10 minutes to get this pulled up, but I couldn't pull it up, so that's why I couldn't see you.
Now, Dennis, seriously, dude, that's a problem for you. Zipping your pants is a problem, isn't it?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, right.
No, but button the pants could be a problem, but I get through it.
We all have a few issues.
There you go. Dennis, get yourself a drink or something. And Amy, come over here. I'd like to talk to you for a second, just a little one-on-one, if you don't mind.
There's Dennis.
Let's get Dennis a cup of coffee or something.
Listerine for her?
Yeah.
Now, Amy, listen. Let's be honest. He goes to kiss you, and I saw it. You had the reaction many of us would have. You pulled away. You were
Well,
like,
I don't usually kiss in the parlor. I mean, that's against the rules.
well, I think.
If you take the camera back in the room, you get a whole other story.
So it's not because of Dennis. It's just because. Well,
Those are the rules.
Would you go around the corner where
I'm
we
a good
can't?
girl.
Would you go around the corner where we can't see and make out with him?
Sure. Are y'all gonna be watching?
No. I'm very serious. Could we just bring a microphone? Can Dennis bring a microphone so we can hear you guys make out? We won't watch. You have my word.
Sure.
All right. Hey, Joe, hey, Dennis, you got a mic? Hey, Dennis, why don't you take a microphone, go in the back.
Take it to my room?
No, just in the room right back here.
We're not
and
doing the room yet.
Take her where we can't see her, where we can't see you guys. And I want you to make out with her, please.
Okay.
And we'd love to hear it.
Okay, Don.
Hey, Slow Joe, why don't you run the mic? Why don't you hold the mic over there?
Man, am I glad I don't.
Okay, Don.
All right, here we go.
I can do that.
Now let's get ready for some
I'll kiss her stomach while Dennis is kissing her lips.
Yeah.
big time Valentine's Day show. Here we go.
She's got Ardinger and Dennis Murphy
Here we
back
go.
there with her.
Here we go. All right, now let's listen.
Oh, God.
Was he opening something?
I can't do that.
Meanwhile, she's tasting vomit. She's tasting vomit and sweat socks
Oh, no, wait.
and Indian food.
I didn't know there was a camera.
Indian food that's been left in a bad baby's diaper. That's what it tastes like.
All that film, all that film on his teeth.
Oh, gone. That was good. Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry you wet all over. I'm sorry.
No way, dude.
He's sorry what?
Wet all over.
He's sorry she's wet all over.
Yeah, Dave Clark 5, wet all over.
Ooh.
Hey, there you are.
I'm back.
So hi Dennis, what were you sorry about?
You know, she was like going all in, and I couldn't reciprocate.
She was French kissing you and you couldn't reciprocate.
I could not reciprocate.
Yeah, you got a lot of stuff on your face,
you need
Dennis.
to wipe it down.
Yeah.
I think he's shiny.
You're all
Yeah,
shiny.
he's shiny.
You look like a snail's bottom.
Now, Amy, would you like an Altoid or something? A piece of gum?
Stop bullying.
Yeah, okay.
Would you like a
Yeah,
bullet?
good old boy. You're quite the soldier. That's all I can say.
Amy, what does his tongue feel like?
She's the best.
Well, that's a super question.
Yeah, what does half
What
a
does
tongue
his
feel
tongue
like?
feel like?
Well, like he said, he couldn't reciprocate, so I just used my tongue.
But you went in there fishing for it.
She was fishing. She was fishing.
Like bone marrow.
Yeah, be careful. You stick your tongue in his mouth. you might pull out a dead. You pull out a dead tooth.
Would you rather?
Oh, Joe. No. We can't do this today.
No, we can't.
Listen, we can't do this. All right, now we're going to have to get into the drive up here.
No,
We are going to have to get into the drive up here.
Ron, we have to do this.
No, we
Listen,
can't.
here's the
Yes,
deal.
we do.
We are driving up in tandem from Sacramento to the Bunny Ranch. It's Drew Hoffer and me in my car, and Joe's got everybody else in his car. And Drew's been up here, so Joe says we'll follow you, no problem. We get up on 80. Things are going great. Drew and I are talking about life, and every once in a while we just look back at the car behind us and we go, "What do you think they're doing back there?" And we found out one of the first times that Drew got us lost, we pulled off on the side of the road to say, "Hey, we don't know where we are." The other guys pulled up in the car next to us. Phantom was in the passenger seat, rolled down his window, and Phantom's look on his face was like, "You got to get me the hell out of here." Little Joe is driving us nuts with his "Would You Rather" game.
It's a phenomenal game.
Well, no.
See, that's what he says every time.
This is why you are the minister of hate, because
This is a really, really super game. Most of the scenarios, someone's dead.
listen, all of the scenarios, somebody's dead.
Well,
all of it. The one that I
Usually
heard,
me.
I won't get into great detail.
Yes.
We're on the side of the road.
Yeah, I don't think we can.
Drew's trying to get his GPS to tell us where we are.
Terrible phone.
And Phantom's looking at me like, "What the hell? Get me out of this car." And Joe's driving, and Joe is screaming. He's so happy. "Hey, I got a Would You Rather?" And he starts talking about things. And all I know is involves, it was for Slow Joe having sex with somebody and somebody killing his dog.
Yeah, I gave him a scenario where he can have a certain someone an entire night do whatever, he just a beautiful.
God, you're a freak.
I would like to break in and point out that when he was telling you this, Don, you were on the shoulder of the road.
Yeah.
We were in the middle of the road.
Yes.
Just
In the
over a
middle.
hilltop.
Yes. Right.
Waiting for an 18-wheeler, with no brakes to
Because
come
in the
and
middle
just
of the
pretty much
desert.
finish off the gig.
Absolutely true.
So it was.
Be careful how you phrase
I'm
this.
trying
now.
to think how I can. So, anyways, I gave.
I don't think you can. It was just
you can do it.
Don, this is like
the glorious lovemaking session with a certain someone that everybody is very fond of. But at the end of this session, he's tied down in a chair, and he has to watch Mike O'Meara slowly kill his dog.
Now,
yeah, that's just one.
Okay.
So Joe keeps saying, "No, wait,
Wait. There's always more.
And so apparently he's doing this for the entire drive up.
Yes, the entire drive. I just said, Joe, you can either find the Bunny Ranch or I can pee in the back of your truck.
He started one with me and Craig, and I don't know what happened to that.
Craig,
and then
that one was hot.
He kept spinning it out for more and more miles for like an hour.
Craig,
And they all had a sexual theme to them,
yes,
correct?
and I suffered greatly on all
I
of
remember
them.
he started at the 2,000 elevation.
Yes, he did.
And went over the hill.
And we were almost there.
To Grandma's house we go.
Yes, and that was one of them.
Yeah. And Drew, listen, I love you. I got to throw you under the bus, though. What was up with the directions getting here?
I have a Metro PCS phone, Don.
Are you going to blame them?
Yeah, and no, I'm going to blame the fact that I had a little session before we left, and I wasn't focused.
Okay, I got you, dude.
That's honest, man.
I got you.
And I apologize, boys.
Hey, there's a fantastic question on the text line.
What is it?
Did Slow Joe bring any Sharpies?
That's a great
Hey,
question.
Joe, did you bring Sharpies?
I did.
How about your gal pal right here? What's the number?
Oh, man.
Thanks, Craig. We're just shooting him by
I got a
Sharpie.
few more.
What's the number of Sharpies for your gal pal?
I don't know. We have this
Just
running
straight up ask
thing.
her.
How many Sharpies can you fit in your butt? I don't know,
What is
3.
going
You're
on?
so delicate.
Yes, sweet talker.
You are so delicate.
3 or 4, I think.
3 or 4, you think?
All right.
Prove it.
Okay. All right.
Prove it.
Or don't.
Now, Joe, are you going to be? I asked you this before, but I got to know again because you two keep sitting together like you're a couple. So, are you like pre-engaged now? I mean,
he's pre-something.
Are you going to? Would there be a chance that you would share your love with anyone else at the Bunny Ranch, or is it just going to be?
Hey, the Bunny Ranch is an equal opportunity employer, except Dennis Murphy.
Except Dennis Murphy.
Don't foul it.
Gotcha. Where's Mr. Dennis Hoff? Let's get the microphone over, buddy.
Mr. Dennis Hoff.
How about our host, Mr. Dennis Hoff?
Good morning. I'm here with Chrissy Summers.
Yeah,
Hi.
Hi, Chrissy. Now, we had dinner with you and Chrissy last night.
Wonderful.
I have to ask, Chrissy, the stories that you were telling us in the car on the way over about, now what, you don't cuss? That's part of what I remember you saying? You don't cuss? You're trying to learn how to cuss?
I've learned how to cuss. Correction, I didn't used to cuss.
And when you were 15, now keep in mind we're on the radio.
Oh my God.
Keep in mind we're on the radio, but
Okay.
the story you told us about, you were discovering yourself. That's the way to put it.
Yeah.
And when's it that there was the opening was closed? What was it? Your fingers couldn't.
Okay. I was watching Cat House when I was 15 years old, so I was underage, so I knew I couldn't contact him. But they should have put parental block on it, okay? If they didn't want me watching it.
Because when you saw the show for the first time, you said you got to be with Dennis Hoff. You love
He's
Dennis.
so hot. Like, I saw him making out with other chicks on the show, but I didn't even care because he was so hot. Like, I thought it was so hot. So I was still a virgin. I tried to.
Pleasure yourself.
Yeah, I don't want to say anything I can't on the air.
my
No,
girl.
you're good.
That's
And
my
it
girl.
wouldn't work. I couldn't.
Now, why wouldn't it work? Tell me why it wouldn't work.
It wouldn't. Nothing would fit.
What did you try?
My fingers.
Just 1, 2.
I tried anything I could. Even one
10.
finger. One finger would not fit. Okay.
Was
Not
that-
even a pinky.
Not even a pinky.
Not even a pinky.
What finally loosened up that old? What finally loosened up that old Temple of Doom? What finally opened the doors?
Well, I can't say he loosened it up, but I mean, I lost my virginity to a preacher's son.
How many
Oh, my Lord.
fingers
That was
now?
a preacher's son.
You're gonna have to come find out.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
Drew. So tell us about you, because I know you told us this last night, but I like hearing it on the radio so my audience can hear. The preacher's son. Now, and then the fact that they put you in the prayer thing every week in church, like everybody should pray for you, right?
Yeah, I'm under the lady that had pneumonia last time.
That's what it was. She had pneumonia, and then it's her. So do you love Dennis Hoff? You love him?
Dennis is awesome. He's the best boss ever. Come on, what boss really is this hands-on with their employees?
Yeah, well,
I mean, come on.
And you're not jealous when all the other girls are calling him daddy, and because I know you call him.
No, I'm not jealous at all. Because you know what? I'm the one that got to go to New York with him. So
Yeah, look at that.
there you go.
So are you his number one girl?
I don't know.
You don't know? You don't care?
You always put me on the spot. I'd like to say so.
Yeah, I think so. Well, you two were holding hands last night, walking out of the casino. Looked like
Because he's sexy. I thought it was so hot when they called him Mr. Hoff last night. Like, it's so hot that he has like a man in power.
So it was your dream. You're 15 years old watching HBO, and it was your dream to come out here and meet him and work at this place.
I wouldn't say it was like, I thought he was hot, but I didn't think it would like actually like happen or anything like that.
So how did you? I never figured this part out. We were talking last night. How did it end from you being a 15-year-old virgin? Your fingers don't work. You're watching Dennis on TV. Then you have sex with the preacher's son.
Hold on. It took me 2 weeks to lose my virginity, first of all, and you're probably wondering how does that happen? I was so tight that he tried to fit it in, and it hurt too bad, so I made him take it out.
Well, that's wonderful.
Well, you wouldn't have that problem with me.
I'm going to applaud that. And then how did you work your way from Michigan? Where were you from in Michigan again?
I'm from a little suburb outside of Grand Rapids.
All right, how did you work your way from Grand Rapids, Michigan, out here to the Bunny Ranch? How's that happen?
I graduated college. I was selling insurance for a while. Didn't make money. My student loans almost went into collections, and now I'm out here.
Yeah, but help me out on that. How did I understand the situation you were in? Did you call the Bunny Ranch?
Yeah, I emailed Dennis.
Okay, so that was it. You emailed, and when you emailed, did you write like, "Hey, hi, I was a 15-year-old virgin. I watched you on TV."
I didn't say that, but I said, "Hi, I'm blonde." And I always noticed he caught that.
You're cutie. Now, are you a natural blonde? Is that
the light hair isn't my natural color. I'm naturally a dark blonde. That's what my natural color is. Dishwater blonde.
I know that my audience would like to know some of the stuff about what it's like to work at the Bunny Ranch on an average night. How many guys might you be with, spend time with?
Oh, like 2.
2. What about on a busy night?
How many fingers now?
I mean, there might be busy nights, but I don't like to like party with more too much a day. I don't want to wear myself out. I'm really selective. So.
Very selective. So only 10 guys a week, 12 guys a week.
Maybe on average, it could be less sometimes. I mean, if I have like an out date or something like that, you tend to make a little more on out dates, and you're there overnight. So.
And why are the girls at the Bunny Ranch you're all so happy? You all love being here.
Who couldn't be happy?
You all love each other.
Did you say
we're having sex at work?
Did you say out date?
Yeah, explain
out date.
that to us.
Like this next weekend, I have an out date. You stay overnight, and this one guy told me I could pick wherever I wanted to go, and I want to go see a comedy, and I kind of want to go bowling too, but we'll see.
Well, come to our tournament on Saturday. Those are our bounties.
The horsemen.
Yeah.
Now, do you love Dennis Hoff?
Oh my gosh, every girl loves Dennis Hoff.
Now, Dennis, let me ask you something.
Do.
You're sitting right there, man after my own heart, smoking his big stogie.
Oh
you got your beautiful doggie in your lap. You're hearing this. Do you love her? Do you love all the girls? Do you love all the girls equally? Do you love? How's this work, Dennis?
I'm a dad, and I got 500 wonderful, wonderful daughters, and
yeah, but you have sex with your daughters.
This is the only way. It can work that way here. But you know what? Chrissy and I met, and I'm going to add a couple things to that story. She contacted me when she was 19.
Okay.
And we got to talking over the email and going back and forth on the phone, and she was going to go to the Playboy Mansion with me. Going to fly her to L.A., and she stood me up. The limo driver did not pick her up. We never talked again for almost 3 years.
Almost 4 years, actually.
So I just took her out of my Rolodex, and I told my secretary, delete. And so then she pops up, and I kept saying, she said, well, look at my pictures on Facebook. So I took her email address, and I looked at it, and like, oh, my God, she's back in my life.
No.
So now she came out here, and she's working, and you know what? We're getting along really well. It's
no, I saw you guys last night. I would agree.
I'm sleeping with the boss.
Yes, and I appreciate that very much.
So's Craig.
So I know I can ask Dennis this, and there will be no problem. Since, you're fine with your lifestyle and his lifestyle.
Yeah.
Dennis, who were you with last night?
I woke up with Chrissy this morning.
Oh, wow. You are almost like
and Domino laying next to me on the floor, but he's very jealous. He's the most jealous guy in this place.
Now, why? Listen. There's so many beautiful women here. Why is this the love of the moment? Why is?
Well, we just got to know each other, and we just keep getting tighter and tighter, and she doesn't.
Literally.
Yeah.
And you know what? All the things she said are absolutely true. Remember, she was with one guy one time, the preacher's son, and he was not that well endowed.
We heard that last night.
I have
too.
something to add to that. I mean,
Yes,
come
ma'am.
on. He is such a hands-on boss, like I said. He cares about his employees. If I didn't come here and sleep with the boss, I would have never had my first orgasm. So, he really cares about his employees.
It's a silver lining. Now, listen. What about your family? Does your family have any idea what you're doing?
Of course course they do.
And how do they feel about you and your boyfriend, Dennis?
They didn't talk to me for a month, but, they're talking to me. At the end of the day, they still love me. So.
Nice, so they accept you.
Yep.
Yeah, they accept her. Now they want money.
Oh, hey, watch out for that,
They
right?
my sister wants to go on a really big vacation. I'm like, who's paying for that? I
Right,
wonder.
screw her.
Yep.
Screw her, for goodness
right.
sakes.
You know, Don, it's always the same way because we have a lot of Sacramento girls that work up here because it's so close. But the mothers, they hate it. They don't want any part of it. But as soon as the girl comes to work, like maybe she's babysitting for the girl's daughter, listen, you need to send me $5,000. Your baby needs diapers. We got to have some diapers in this house. And they want the money. It's amazing how families can hate it so bad that they come and do something that's legal and fun and having a good time. Then they want the money.
You know, Drew and I were having that conversation driving up here at one point, right before we got over the state line. He just turned and said, do you believe this? This is legal. We're driving to a brothel now. This is absolutely legal. It's no problem. Your regular clientele, how much of it is from the Reno area? How much is from Sacramento, the Bay Area?
About a third of the business is local business. Then a lot of it's from the Sacramento and the Bay Area. And but you're in a very historical spot. This was a stop on the Pony Express Trail in 1860 and 1861.
I know.
If
Phantom was here. He was here.
He was on the pony.
Yeah, he rode that pony.
Yes, I did.
They used to bring the gold out of Virginia City right through here on the train, and they would put it on another train with a different gauge and take it down to Sacramento to make the most famous coins in American history, the CC coins.
Now, what about today's Valentine's Day? That's why we're here. Is this a bigger day at the Bunny Ranch than a normal day? Or
It's going to be a big day. Can you think? Look, is there a better place to be if you don't have that special one, or you're tired of sleeping with that special one?
Singles Awareness Day. Come to the Bunny Ranch.
Singles awareness. But look, a lot of people aren't as happy as they used to be in their marriage. So the fire isn't there. And here, these girls are just wanting to have a good time. Look at Sadie Lee over here and Piper. Piper, that was the best dinner ever last night.
We had a great time.
Yeah.
But we should actually pass that microphone around and meet some of the girls, if you don't mind. Joe, would you grab the mic? Let's start with Piper. Let's start with Drew's girlfriend, Piper Ray. Incidentally, P.S. those braces not as big as I thought they would be.
No. And I know that we teased Piper about it, and she's
yes,
getting
you did,
little.
and I'm aware of that.
She's very aware of what we say about her on the air about her braces.
So Piper Ray, listen, how's high school going?
It's good.
It's good. What's your toughest class?
Super question.
I don't have a tough class.
And
I like all my classes.
I just love asking that because technically you're a high school girl. That's just the most awesome.
She's going to be 19 next month, though, Don.
Yes, I am. March 13th.
Thanks, March 13th.
And those are beautiful boots. I may have commented before. Where'd
You did.
Beautiful what, Don?
Boots. Boots. BOOTS, Joe.
Come on, Joe.
Very nice boots.
Hey, grow up.
Now, when you see your boyfriend, Drew Hoffer, when you see, the love of your life, walking around mingling with the other girls, is there any part of you at all that gets jealous, or are you like everybody else, just in the whole big free love thing?
We already discussed this last night at dinner, and me and Drew are getting married, so...
Yes.
We are.
Yeah, congratulations.
That's the announcement I wanted to make.
It's an open marriage. Open marriage.
Absolutely.
I remember
Very
that.
open.
Piper mentioned that quite a few times last night, that you were going to
He
marry her.
blushed. I saw that from across the room.
It's going to be
Look at his
more
face.
open for you, Piper, than it would for me.
And did you like the fact that look at Drew as close as Drew
man,
as close as he can get to getting fixed up? He got fixed up for you. He had a
He
button
did.
down.
He shaved his face, too.
Yeah.
He shaved everything.
When we
Wash
pulled up,
my hands, all that.
when we pulled up to get ready for the carpool, I was like, "That's not Drew. You didn't have a hat on.
He had his
no
hair
hoodie.
slicked back. Yeah.
You didn't look like Trayvon Martin.
Clean. All right, well, Piper, we love you. Who's the girl right there to your
This
to
is
your right?
Sadie.
Sadie. Hi, Sadie.
Hi.
Hi there. How you doing,
Hi,
honey?
Sadie.
Listen, I can barely see. Can you stand up for a second? That's so
There we
great.
go.
That's so great.
Hello there.
Here's the greatest part about the Bunny Ranch. What do you got on underneath that wrap that you're wearing?
I got my PJs, really.
Can you take that wrap off for a second?
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
You're right. This is the best part.
Okay, beautiful.
All right.
You got anything on under that wife beater? You got anything under that tank top?
She's beautiful. She's from
She is.
Columbia.
Yes,
Tell her to
very
prove it,
good.
Don.
Very
I'm
nice.
thinking threesome.
Mhm.
So am I.
And how long you worked here, honey? Oh, you were
July of last year.
so you just started in July?
Yeah.
What's the best thing about working at the Bunny Ranch?
Everything. I love it here.
Now, Dennis, you don't like hypnotize these girls. This is not like
he does.
Is this like a Stepford wife thing? They all have the same answer.
Don, we're having fun. The girls are having fun. Look at they're getting paid to get laid. Are you kidding? Well, how would you like that job?
This is how they hypnotize them.
Exactly, the money. Get the money. Drew, I want to find out about Drew though, because I know that he had a threesome last night.
No,
with Gracie Graves and Piper.
Okay,
you're with Grace. You were that chick from dinner.
Wait a minute.
You mean the chick from Georgia?
May I interrupt real quick?
Yes.
I was playing some blackjack, and when I got here, Dennis, I saw Piper on the couch. So I go up to Piper, and I was like, "Hey, where's my boy Drew?" She's like, "In bed." I was like, how long ago did you guys party? And she goes, "There wasn't a party."
Wait.
Hold on.
Wait.
Oh no,
Piper.
Single 26.
What actually happened is I think Drew got too drunk and just passed out.
I'll tell the truth.
I remember my first
Hey, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I could tell the truth.
Don, this freaks me out. 2 hot girls, and is that a T-shirt? I went to the Bunny Ranch and passed out.
There should be one for Drew.
Wait.
We need a custom-made
Wait,
T-shirt.
Piper, did we not talk about 10 a.m. this morning?
Yes, we did.
there
We
you
are
go.
partying.
We are partying. It is for sure happening.
So you're a morning guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's nice. But you got to double up and catch up, morning and night.
Yeah,
it gives you some time to get your energy back up. A Red Bull. We got wonderful cappuccino at the bar, and go back to work. 2 hot girls, and you went to sleep.
I was just going to say, I know,
Start applying
not that
yourself.
I was
It's
counting,
all right.
but I know when I was with Drew, he downed at least 6
So
wild
you were
turkeys.
the party, Don?
I had 6 wild turkeys.
That was when we were at dinner, and
had-
he was just pounding at dinner.
Maybe a couple other things got in there.
Yeah.
So.
But Don, even the church girl's shaking her head like, no.
Shaking their head ruefully.
No,
crazy.
Piper and I, we talked 10 a.m. man. While you guys are
There's
up.
nothing better than a threesome. If you want to be with a girl, that's amazing. But a threesome's 10 times as good. And you went to sleep?
No, man.
This place is gonna be rocking at 10 o'clock, isn't it?
Dennis, I couldn't even
Yes,
spell
it
my
is.
name last
Morning sex is the best sex, so
I
I'm
would-
excited.
Well,
I just want to say on Drew's behalf, he was not himself last night, right? I mean, we were standing out front. He was having a hard time. He was having to hold on to the fence because he was like we
Wow.
wobbles and
Well, Don, here's what I think you should find out. Is Drew going to keep working? Because now Piper's got a good income, so is he going to be a stay-at-home husband or what?
Drew
Raise the kids.
You know what? Yeah.
Stay at home, Dad.
that would be me. Passing out on the couch. Yeah.
All right, Piper, let's talk to Air Force Amy back there. They pass the mic to her, and then to the beautiful woman behind her. Hi, Air Force Amy.
Hi, Tom.
Hi there, Semper Fi and all that stuff, and I know that's not Air Force.
It's Aim High.
I know it
Semper
is.
Fi, but I
I-
don't mind Semper Fi.
I know it is. Now do you love
Simplify.
you love Dennis Hoff too?
I love Dennis.
You
We
love
have a
him?
long-standing relationship.
How long have you been working with Dennis?
Long time.
How many years, honey?
Lucky 13.
13 years. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it up. Thank you, everybody. What are you most known for here at the house? I mean, what's your specialty? Don't just say everything.
Supersonic bionic sex.
Supersonic bionic sex. Oh my God! And I'm fascinated with the behind-the-scenes stuff. Like last night when I was going to my room, as I mentioned, I saw you out walking out there. It's freezing outside. It's 30 degrees. And you just walk around with just a little robe, no shoes on, just prancing around. Is that the way that it normally is around here?
Yeah, when we're in parties, we just put robes on. Kylie Levy was in the party with me last night. That's why we weren't around so much.
Oh, is that
for
Kylie
dinner.
right there? Hi,
This
Kylie.
is
Hi, Kylie.
Hi, Kylie. Hi there. How are you, honey?
Good. How are you? I'm
And-
Kylie LeVay.
Yes, you are. Would you stand up for a moment, please, so we can all get a good look at you? And that's what we want to do. Yeah, how about we just lose that top? Yeah, there you go. That's.
And they're all natural, by the way.
Are they?
Double D.
Joe, would you check that
36
out?
double D.
Would you mind if Slow Joe checked that out?
What?
We just want Joe to make sure. What do you
Oh,
think?
make sure. Oh, this bra's a little bit small.
What is he doing?
I know. What are you doing?
Oh, he just undid her bra.
You want me to show? Am I allowed? Okay,
Please.
there.
Oh, hey, there you go.
And my first time ever.
And now.
Well, girls, follow suit.
Okay, yeah, they're all natural, so they hurt to bounce. But this is my first time ever showing my boobs in public.
Those are
I
spectacular.
can't believe I'm doing this. Look what you guys made
Yeah,
me do.
that's the thing we can't believe you're doing.
Look what we made you do. Look at that. So will you just stay like that for the rest of the show, or that would be awesome?
I don't know what to say now.
It'd be very nice to do a comparison.
Look at Temple Grandin just standing by her.
Yeah. All right, Air Force Amy, let's see.
Oh, dump that.
Or boobs. All right, stand up. Who's next to get in this party?
Yeah.
Oh,
Rip.
nice.
Columbia.
Oh my God.
That,
What's going on?
you're right. That one girl's from Colombia.
From Colombia.
Oh, and here comes. Oh, look at there's Joe's
God.
girlfriend.
Joe.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
I love it.
Now this normally does not happen at the Bunny Ranch. I got to say, they normally don't just roll
Joe's
right out
girl
here.
is
This is
spectacular,
this
dude.
is a special treat.
Wow.
You're damn right, this is
Look at
special.
this.
Look at that, 4 beautiful girls. Look at those 8 beautiful.
it's
nominees.
5 beautiful girls if you include Joe.
Look at all the people lighting up to take pictures of this. Oh
That's
my
a-
God.
That's a lineup I
Oh,
would
here
go
comes
to,
Amy
yeah.
Page.
Yes.
There's Amy Page.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh boy. Oh my God.
Dennis, you all right over there, Dennis?
Dennis, you don't need to.
You okay?
This, sir.
Dennis, have you taken your Viagra? Hold on, I can't hear you. Get over here, Dennis.
Dennis, come over here.
She has some big nipples. Wow. Look at these nipples.
How do you not love Dennis?
Well, you know the view over here, we can't really see them.
So Dennis,
Oh, look at them.
Dennis Murphy.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, Dennis
Yeah.
Murphy.
Yeah.
How are you reacting to this? 4 beautiful women have all taken their tops off now.
Unbelievable. Count 5.
And I'm sorry, 5 now, and you're going to get to compare.
No, but you know what? I think have the back one.
We got. Oh, hi, everybody.
Real.
Look at this. Everybody's taking their tops off now.
All right.
Goodness sakes. Oh, and here comes Air Force Amy. Hi, Air Force Amy. How you doing, honey? How you doing? Oh, my God. What the hell?
Hell yeah.
Watch out for Air Force Amy over here on our side of the console. She's about to smother little Joe. Oh. Hi, little Joe.
I am being attacked.
Hi there, Joe. How is it, Joe?
Well, you know, Don.
Joe's being poked in the face. Oh, look at that.
Oh, no. Hey, watch it. Oh, my God.
I did get boob slapped.
You just got booby slapped.
Got booby slapped.
I'm gonna booby trap you.
Jesus Christ, girls. This is out of control.
We've lost little Joe. We have lost him.
How you doing,
You
Joe?
left some hair on me.
Joe's so uncomfortable. It's great.
He does. He really does.
He's very
You appear to be a little awkward, Joe.
I'm very ticklish.
Are you okay,
I'm
Joe?
very ticklish.
Suddenly you're not the big man with your funny jokes anymore.
Oh, Joe.
There you go, Joe.
Joseph Joseph.
Hey, slow. Come rescue me. Well,
He needs you to rescue him.
come on.
Help Air Force Amy climb off him.
Or just take your time, either way.
Oh, this is beautiful. This is.
Hey, good show, Don. Good show.
What we got, honey?
Go help Dennis
Hold on,
out.
right here, Joe, right here. What
This
was
is my first time ever showing boobs ever in public like this. I'm the shy
Well, they're-
one.
Congratulations.
Oh, they're fantastic.
I broke the ice.
All of us together. It's fantastic.
Breaking the ice. And they're all natural.
Yes, they are.
36 double D.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Yes, and they're really real.
Oh,
I was born. God took a little extra time on me.
Sure did.
Well, he spent less time on Dennis.
Now, right here, honey. Again, give her the microphone. Hi. Who are you, honey?
I'm Courtney Cross.
Courtney.
Hi, y'all.
You were at dinner last night. You were sitting down you had the red dress on last night,
Yes,
right?
and I wasn't wearing any panties.
Yeah, you told us you don't wear panties, but you
But-
got some on right now.
Well, that's because I kind of have to keep
Craig,
my area
remember?
covered.
Now,
You can't just walk around with the cat.
now, Courtney, you
But you
are
can come to my room and see me bottomless.
you are Dennis's ex.
That I am, yes.
Now, how does that work? That you are Dennis's ex and you're still here?
Well, just because relationships don't work out doesn't mean that I don't still love him and that I don't mind working for him. I love working for him.
What a deal! He's like a Svengali with you
Bravo.
girls. What a deal he's got. with
Sure
you.
outlook, yes.
And how long have you been here, darling?
I've almost been here for a year.
Almost. And you, like everybody else, you love it.
I
I more than love it. This job is amazing. I mean, what job do you get to do where you get to have pleasure all the time?
All the time.
Good question.
I'm just getting something with the ratings.
Yes, orgasms for a living, right, Amy?
Yes, this is a 100-share
Of course,
show.
Amy said it all.
Every man with a pulse is listening to the show today, for goodness sakes. And this is just like
doll eyes.
Did you think it would be
Dennis,
this good?
how you feeling?
Hold on. You got a microphone over there? What's he doing? What are you doing over there?
Or did
Dennis?
you bring him that microphone?
Hold on. Here comes Dennis
Oh
Murphy.
my God, Air Force Amy, I love it.
Dennis, what are you doing over there? You just talking at the bar with Amy Page? And you liking her? Think she might be like your girlfriend?
Who knows? You know? Who knows?
Oh, Slow Joe is hugging up his girlfriend again. Hold on.
Gotta have a gay man in there. There you go.
Yeah, let's get a gay man in here with this group. Sure, why not?
We turned the gay guy straight.
Now listen, hold on, come back here for a second.
Congratulations.
Come back here for a second. Hey, gay guy, come back. I forgot your name. I'm sorry, what's your first name?
Dominic.
Dom, D-O-M? Dominic.
Yes.
Dominic, what is it like being a gay man working in this environment, dude? Have you ever had a guy come in and maybe you've made eye contact with him and maybe you figured that he would play for both teams?
I had a guy that wanted to book me. It was awesome.
Oh, wow.
Our motto is our legs are always open and always tasty.
And that's a walk-off for him.
Walk off.
Okay. Like walk off.
That was Costanza.
There you go, bitches. Boom. Bye.
Drop the mic.
And he's out. All right, my God, we got to do a break.
Oh, God.
It's almost.
All right.
You realize it's almost 7:30. Yes, Slow Joe.
Veronica would like to introduce herself.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Veronica Baboom with 2 O's and 2 V's. You can catch me at Veronica Baboom at bunnyranch.com.
You got a Twitter?
Yes.
Yes, at Veronica Baboom.
Veronica Ardinger. That has a nice sound.
And
to
these
it.
are 34 D's.
They sure are.
Yes, Joe.
They sure are. You think they're nice, don't you, Joe?
Well, I mean, come on, Don.
Right.
Good one.
I'm just
You
saying,
trust me?
it's your girlfriend.
Hey, Joe, do you still want to kiss her stomach?
Yeah, kiss her belly. Kiss her belly again.
Yeah. Oh.
There you go. Wow. Hey, that's not her belly.
That's not her belly.
That's his belly.
That's not her belly.
Oh, wait, what was that?
How about my boobs?
How about her boobs?
Go for it.
How about put the microphone up there? Let's hear some kissing.
Dennis has better mic presence.
Hey, we're not on display here.
Yes, you are. Yes, you sure are. All right, hey, Chris, give me some music. We got to go to break. When we come back, let me see. I want to talk to.
By the way, he was awesome in bed.
No.
Hey.
Slow Joe? No, look, come back for a second. Come back for a
Hit
second.
pause on the music.
Yeah, stop the music. Hold on. Why was Joe so good in bed?
Well, besides the belly licking, he definitely knows how to lick everywhere else.
Is he? Is Slow Joe a giving lover?
Yes.
Did he consider?
Gotta
We got
that
to delete that too.
That.
We got to delete that too.
Did you really, Joe?
Thanks, Joe. Yeah. You got a picture of that, Joe? We'd love to see that.
I'll tweet that out, bud.
I forgot about
That. Oh my God. The wheels are coming off here. Now, Chris, let's get some music. And we'll break from the Bunny Ranch. When we come back, I want to talk to that dude Richard about his experience with Michael Vick and Mike Vick's dogs. And then Dennis Murphy. It'll be time for you to be deflowered, my friend.
Oh, yes.
Can we
All
talk
of this.
about Joe some more?
Oh, yeah, of course. Joe the lover. And you know what's good now because Joe's coughing.
Oh, my God.
We're live at the Bunny Ranch in Reno, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. 7:30. We'll be right back on CBS Sports Sacramento, CBS Sports Radio, Reno.
Or did you bring the mic over to
I think so,
Dennis?
yeah. No, hold on. Well, he's fine either way.
I'm the lucky guy. You know, it's like I'm daddy. I'm a lot of things to these girls. Some of them I'm a financial advisor. Some of them I'm a lover. Some of them I'm a brother. I'm a lot of things to a lot of people.
You sure are. You sure are, you son of a bitch. I love you. What a life you live. Are you kidding
Isn't it great? It's great. We're just going to set you up shop right here, broadcast live all the time.
We could do the show every morning for me. It was such an easy commute coming right back. And thank you for the wonderful rooms that you gave us here at the Bunny Ranch. Really nice.
Well, don't try to wear out that Sleep Train mattress, Don.
Now, did you guys? I noticed a lot of the accoutrements in the room. Like I noticed. You have, in the room that you were nice enough to give me, there are 2 gigantic 60-inch flat-screen TVs. My question is, why is the room made with 2 big-screen TVs?
Here's why. Most guys like you and I love sports, but we also love porn. And there's nothing better than to have both of them at the same time.
Why didn't I figure that out last night? As I was standing in front of both TVs going, why are there 2 TVs? But I tell you what, for whatever reason, I loved having the same show on both channels.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Stereo. Well, and that's it. You'd be surprised. That's what the girls do. What the girls do is they'll put on an adult film, and you know, a lot of the porn girls come up here and work. So like Jocelyn James was here, as you know.
Yeah.
She would play her movies on one and put ESPN on the other. So guys got everything: a hot chick, sports, and porn.
I know a lot of people wonder what I would do when I'm up here. What I did last night was back in my room about 10 o'clock and watch an hour of Law and Order, SUV on both big, gigantic TVs.
You know, Don,
what a night. Oh, shut up, Joe, not you.
On a serious note, you are the strongest man I've ever seen because you're a star, and these girls love you, and they all wanted to be with you, and you politely said no.
Well, now listen, I had some fun last night. My wife told me I could have a lap dance, and my wife is awesome about that, and I came about as close to a lap dance last night at dinner as I think I'm going to get.
Well, you're going to maybe a few more lap dances.
Well, I don't know.
Morning.
We will see what happens. But no, it's not only me; it's everybody on the show that is that's so happy to be here, especially Joe. Now, did you know? Have you discerned a difference with this guy since yesterday?
Yes, he walks 10, 20, 30 feet in the air this morning.
Right.
This is a proud man.
He's walking erect on 2 feet. Look at him.
Exactly. I was shocked when I saw him go with Veronica. I thought, boy, Joe, you're in for a good time today. You're in for a good time.
Yes, isn't that right, Joe?
That's correct, Dennis.
He's almost speechless. The enthusiasm is beyond belief. Listen to him.
He's trained, Dennis.
Bring Richard by. I want to talk to Richard for a second.
Yeah,
Richard's a good dude. Come here now.
Yeah.
Now, Richard is don't hate him. He's a former radio guy. That's okay. He now works in media here at the Bunny Ranch. You tape and you video and you audio everything and you set up all this stuff.
Basically run the in-house production.
Yeah, and the look today is a little like Garth from Wayne's World almost.
It's the look about every day.
And
Sometimes she makes me feel kind of funny.
And Richard, if I remember last night at dinner, everybody at the table was fascinated. What is the word that you said which would make your nostrils flare?
Enchilada.
Yeah. Now you got to watch his nose when he says enchilada. At first, I was not a believer in this, and then I saw why everybody was taping his nose. Okay. Everybody had their camera right in front of his nose. Just say enchilada.
Enchilada.
You see his nostrils go nuts.
I told you so.
Yes.
You say enchilada funny. I got it on my camera last night. I'm like, you have to say it 5 times in a row. I made him say it 5 times in a row. I'm like, say it one more time.
That was it. Yes. That was it. How long have you been at the Bunny Ranch, Richard?
Well, Dennis and I have known each other 10, 11, 12 years, something like that, but officially since May.
Since May. And you were telling Little Joe something, and I said, I heard about this, and I want to ask on the air.
Yeah.
You have one of Mike Vick's dogs.
I do.
And one of the dogs, I am a super, this is really not the topic you want to be discussing at the Bunny Ranch, but I'm going to say it anyway. I'm a super dog lover. I mean, I love dogs so much, as I know you do too.
So is Amy down there.
And there's dogs now. There's
the dogs right there. You got one of Mike Vick's dogs that used to be a fighting dog.
Yeah.
And you rehabbed the dog. The dog lives with you now.
Yes. I've had him a little over 3 years. And what happened was when the raid went down at Vick's place, 53 dogs, the 22 deemed to be the toughest cases, of which my dog Mel was one, went to a sanctuary in Utah called Best Friends. And they didn't allow any of the dogs to be adopted for 2 years. Mel was the 3rd dog that got adopted. There's been 5 more since then, so a total of 8 from that sanctuary. And the process was pretty intense to get him. I had to pass a federal criminal background check.
I bet.
Had a home visit from a caseworker from the sanctuary.
Now what's the dog's name?
Mel.
Mel. And what type of doggy?
He's pit bull.
A pit bull. Yeah. And is he rehab now? Is he sweet? Is he a loving
He's
dog?
very sweet, and he's always been sweet. The thing about Mel, and I'll bring him out here so you can meet him in a second. The thing about Mel is he's very frightened of people he doesn't know, new people. Now, compared to where he was 3 years ago, 10 10 times better than he used to be. But you're going to see when he sees new people, he's going to shake, and I've got to kind of hold him and get him calmed down. Interestingly enough, he loves dogs. Never meets a dog he doesn't like and is friendly with.
Now, how does he get along with the dog here?
Domino loves him. Yeah, that's a great thing about the Bunny Ranch. Very dog-friendly environment. So Mel comes with me every day, and he's just one of the dogs around here.
Well, I think it's awesome that you did that. I really do. That is above and beyond. Now, tell me there was something at the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, so the Super Bowl was in Dallas, where I'm from, a couple of years ago.
All right, so
and
the Packers and the Steelers.
Yeah, and so Mike Vick was there. I knew he was going to be there, and I had a media credential, so I went to where I knew he was going to be making an appearance, and had an intention to try to ask him a couple of questions. He had been saying in the selected, hand-picked interviews that he did that, you needed to feel sorry for his children because his children can't have a dog because of what he did in the court order. Don't feel sorry for me, feel sorry for my kids. Well, as I shared some documentation from the Department of Agriculture with Joe last night, the Department of Agriculture were the official investigators in the case. And as part of the public record of his trial and his plea bargain, if anybody takes the time to look this stuff up, in addition to the dog fighting, Vic's kids had dogs that were not pit bulls. And on 2 separate occasions, he took those kids' dogs away from them and threw them into the pit and killed them, just to amuse himself.
Oh, Jesus.
The dogs that he didn't want, that would not fight for him, he was enjoying torturing to death. Oh. And if you read the report, you'll see that the thugs who ran this thing with him, he was freaking them out. They were saying to him, well, if we don't want the dog, can't we just let him go? To him, you're missing out on the fun if you don't beat the dog to death or electrocute it or something.
Christ, it's awful.
So what I wanted to do...
So what is this confrontation like?
Yeah, so what I wanted to do was I wanted to calmly, just as calmly as I'm talking to you, say to him, Mike, you're saying your kids want a dog. Did they have a dog before? What happened to that dog that they need a new one? Because no one was ever poised to ask him that question. Now, if you go on YouTube and you search dog owner confronts Michael Vick, you'll see the video. He wanted no part of this. I mean, he took off running as fast as he could. But his cronies that were around him, one of the guys grabs me. Another one says on the film, we don't care about those blanking dogs. And you really see, my point in putting the video out was to show people that the old Mike is the new Mike. You'll see when we make eye contact and he looks me right in the eye, understands what's going on. I had a copy of the LA Times article that they did on Mel so he would understand I wasn't just crackpot making this up.
You had his dog,
and he looks me in the eye, there's just nothing. There's a completely vacant stare. And, don't take my word for it. You ask a psychiatrist that has to go into prison what this type of behavior indicates, and they're going to tell you not only bad stuff, but permanent stuff, sociopathic.
Well, dude, you're a good man for doing that. I'm afraid.
Oh, thanks.
I'm afraid I'm ruining the mood for everyone listening to my show right now.
It's
a crazy story.
I don't care.
It's a real uplifting story.
I don't care.
I
think it's fascinating. I think it's great that you took the dog in and the dog lives with you now. Good for standing up to Michael Vick.
Well, and let me say, just to make it a half story, these dogs are all so wonderful. There's myself and 7 other families now have them from Best Friend Sanctuary. And actually, in a couple of weeks, we're going to be taking Mel back to Best Friends for a reunion with the dogs that have been adopted. So they're all coming back together. He has one of the other Vic dogs lives in Las Vegas, Oscar, and Mel and Oscar play together all the time, have play dates. So they really have come
I'm
around.
a pit bull owner too, man.
Oh, nice.
Phenomenal dogs. I love them.
When we get back to the station, I'm going to play your video on the air, and we'll talk to you about it after that. It's fascinating, but everyone is writing me notes on Twitter now
Don,
to shut up, and they're all losing their boners.
Don, you know what? Richard got married here, by the way.
You got married to the Bunny Ranch.
He got married here, and Dan Haggerty performed the ceremony. Blues Traveler was here. Joe Francis was here. Tell him about it. It was a great wedding.
Hold on, Dan Haggerty. Who was he on TV?
Grizzly Adams.
Grizzly Adams.
So you got married by Grizzly Adams. How did that happen? Does Grizzly Adams come to the Bunny Ranch?
Yes, of course.
He used to come on my radio show, so I signed him up as an internet minister. You know how you do that online?
Sure.
And It was very tasteful.
Can you imagine what it would be like for one of these girls if they're standing in line and you get picked out by Grizzly Adams?
Awesome.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Superstar.
He's the funniest guy.
Do you want to meet Mel? Should I bring him out?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Bring
right.
him by. While you go get your doggy. Thank you, Richard.
Yep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring him out and sit him right next to you.
Oh, that's great. I look forward to it.
Hold on.
I love doggies. That's great. And Joe, where's the watcher at?
Oh,
where's the watcher guy?
Chris, come here.
Now, as it turns out, we talked about this on the air. We said that we were going to have some people down to be watchers today, and We had a couple of guys show up, and this is a guy named Chris.
Good morning. Good morning.
From Sacramento, and he is a watcher. He's been watching everything. Hi, Chris. Good morning.
Hi, Don. How are you? Thank you so much for letting me be here.
Oh, no problem. So you are from Sacramento. You made the drive up.
Actually, I made the drive from Ukiah.
Ukiah, even further. Oh my
Yes.
God. So you've been watching. Everything behind the scenes here. How great is it to be a watcher?
It's great, but last night I was a participator, and it was even better.
Well, do tell us what. And is this the?
Well,
woman
this
you were...
is the lovely lady, Sophia.
We met you
Sophia.
yesterday. I think you were in a red outfit yesterday.
Yes, I was.
Yes, you were, yes.
Red lingerie.
Yes, I remember.
Yes.
Nice. So, very nice. You ended up with her. What happened?
Well, this is my first time
Waterfalls.
here.
For a second, because the doggy's here. Hey, buddy. Hi, buddy.
Hi, Mel.
Your boy. Hi, Mel. What a good boy. Look at that sweet boy. You know, that blows my mind to think that this was a dog that Michael Vick was doing those things. Look at this. Look at this sweet, innocent animal. I'm serious. What a sweet boy. Who's that sweet boy? Mwah. Who's that sweet boy?
Super sweet, super friendly. You can see how he's shaking a little bit just because you're new. He hasn't met you before.
No.
But
I know.
He can calm down about 5 or 10 minutes.
What's your daddy doing, huh? Your daddy bringing you out here?
Sees you're a dog person.
Yes, I love you. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Oh, that breaks my heart that dog was abused like that, man. I mean, that's...
When you really think about, he wasn't born this way. And the amount of effort and time, Vic ran this ring for 7 years. And when you read how personally involved he was, it's amazing he had time to play football. I mean, he was really obsessed with it.
Look how innocent that dog is, how sweet. You know, they say pit bulls are angry dogs. Look at that dog. Look what a passive,
that's a load
loving
of garbage,
dog
man.
that is.
That's a load of garbage.
One of the stipulations of adopting him was that a trainer worked with him for the first 6 months we had him.
boy.
And one of the things that the trainer taught me about pit bulls is that the reason they use them for the fighting, besides their strength, is their loyalty. And if you take your pit and you put him in front of another angry pit, he thinks that pit is trying to attack you. So it's not that he wants to fight; he wants to defend
protecting
his
you.
owner, right?
I got you.
I always say that the pit bull's biggest problem is that idiots own them. Sometimes that's the biggest problem.
He's a sweet boy. Oh, my God, it's great having him here. Oh, look at that. You got Biggie on? Huh? How you doing, Mel? You like seeing all the girls down here? That's better than your previous life, isn't it? Can you imagine? That's heaven. Are you kidding me? That dog went from hell to heaven. Yep. Went from having to live with Michael Vick beating the crap out of him.
So did your watcher, I think.
Yes. Now, you mentioned something that we had to delete out.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
Come on, buddy.
How do we possibly say what happened? What she did?
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Thank you. So is this a regular part of your routine, or is this just something you came up with?
Well,
for Chris?
actually, I call it the Bellagio effect.
Oh, like the fountains.
Brilliant.
There you go. Hey, there you go. There's a way around it.
She literally nailed it.
Did you take a shower after your shower?
We actually did it twice.
Oh, you are the man. So, how was your experience? Like, I have to ask, but how was your experience at the Bloody Ring?
It was a life-changing experience that will live with me forever, I swear. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. This girl is gorgeous, and I had a great time.
She is.
So, just so that my small, naive mind can wrap itself around this involves number one?
No.
Hey, out of bounds.
No.
Let me
drop when
a more organic.
Oh God!
Sort of,
when a girl, certain girls, when they get that moment,
climax.
You know
climax.
You know what? I got. You know what soda I love? I love squirt soda.
Yes.
Is that what we're? Okay. I just.
Yes.
I didn't.
Soda.
I didn't know what you were.
It has nothing to do with Mother Nature.
You wouldn't be. You're not into that, are you?
We don't
Squirt
do
is
Mother
the
Nature
official
here.
soda of the Bunny Ranch.
I am glad to hear that. Hey, what is the creepiest thing you guys ever wanted to do where you've had to just say no? I can't. I don't go there.
What is the creepiest thing I've ever done?
No, or the creepiest thing that some guys wanted you to do.
I had a guy ask me if I would actually make love to an animal. And I had to say, I'm so sorry. No, I love my animals.
What animal?
A snake.
A snake?
Yes. He really wanted me to have...
The snake.
Did he want fangs first?
No, he wanted...
Putting the sack in Sacramento. The Don Geronimo Show. You can call the Don Geronimo Show anytime. 1-800-920-1140. 339-1140. He's ready to believe you.
To believe you. Dennis Hoff, what a great setup you got here. And the cappuccino, I mean, it's awesome. I said, Dennis, can I get some more coffee? Would you like a cappuccino? Yes. Do you want hazelnut or vanilla? Yes. Oh, my God. New chicks and cappuccino and cigars. Oh, life is good. There's Dennis Murphy. Dennis, do you feel the need for another Viagra?
No, I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine.
You've been spending a lot of time talking with Amy Page. With Amy Page. And have you decided yet what you're going to be doing? Is it just going to be just straight intercourse? Or
I'm going to follow Amy's lead. Whatever. I want to give her a massage first. Then
you want to give her a massage?
Yeah, I want to give her a massage. And then...
Show us how that would work.
Don, that's what she said.
What did she say?
She wants to try the nub.
She wants your nub. She wants you to rub her. She wants you to rub the nub.
Yeah.
Rub the nub on her.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my goodness, Dennis.
No, inside. I meant inside.
Well, we knew that, didn't we?
I didn't think she wanted you to massage her shoulders with your nub. I got you. Well, we're going to be doing that live on the radio in the next hour.
It's so frightening.
And are there more girls over here that we haven't met? Joe over there right there. Hi, we've not met you, have we? No, we not. Hi, what's your name?
Sunny Star.
Sunny Star.
You missed the wonderful photo op earlier.
Yes, you did.
We can do one later.
All right. Hi, Sunny Star. Where are you from?
I'm from Wisconsin.
Now, how did you end up at the Bunny Ranch?
Boredom.
Luck, I guess.
And do you love Dennis Hoff, too?
I love Dennis Hoff. He's awesome.
Do you call him Daddy, too?
Yes.
Wow. Dennis, all these chicks call you Daddy. And you like that, right? That's a nice thing.
Or did you bring the mic over to
I think so, yeah. No, hold on. Well, he's fine either way.
I'm the lucky guy. You know, it's like I'm daddy. I'm a lot of things to these girls. Some of them I'm a financial advisor. Some of them I'm a lover. Some of them I'm a brother. I'm a lot of things to a lot of people.
You sure are. You sure are, you son of a bitch. I love you. What a life you live. Are you kidding me?
It's great. We're just going to set you up shop right here, broadcast live all the time.
We could do the show every morning for me. It was such an easy commute coming right back. And thank you for the wonderful rooms that you gave us here at the Bunny Ranch. Really nice.
Don't try to wear out that sleep train mattress, Don.
Now, did you guys? I noticed a lot of the accoutrements in the room. Like I noticed. You have, in the room that you were nice enough to give me, there are two gigantic 60-inch flat-screen TVs. My question is, why is the room made with two big-screen TVs?
Here's why. Most guys like you and I love sports, but we also love porn. And there's nothing better than to have both of them at the same time.
Why didn't I figure that out last night? As I was standing in front of both TVs going, why are there two TVs? But I tell you what, for whatever reason, I loved having the same show on both channels.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Stereo.
Well, and that's it. You'd be surprised. That's what the girls do. What the girls do is they'll put on an adult film, and you know, a lot of the porn girls come up here and work. So like Jocelyn James was here, as you know.
Yeah.
She would play her movies on one and put ESPN on the other. So guys got everything: a hot chick, sports, and porn.
I know a lot of people wonder what I would do when I'm up here. What I did last night was back in my room about 10 o'clock and watch an hour of Law & Order, SUV, on both big, gigantic TVs.
You know, Don,
what a night. Oh, shut up, Joe, not you.
On a serious note, you are the strongest man I've ever seen because you're a star, and these girls love you, and they all wanted to be with you, and you politely said no.
Well, now listen, I had some fun last night. My wife told me I could have a lap dance, and my wife is awesome about that, and I came about as close to a lap dance last night at dinner as I think I'm going to get.
Well, you're going to maybe a few more lap dances.
Well, I don't know. We will see what happens. But no, it's not only me; it's everybody on the show that is that's so happy to be here, especially Joe. Now, did you know? Have you discerned a difference with this guy since yesterday?
Yes, he walks 10, 20, 30 feet in the air this morning.
Right.
This is a proud man.
He's walking erect on 2 feet. Look at him.
Exactly. I was shocked when I saw him go with Veronica. I thought, boy, Joe, you're in for a good time today. You're in for a good time.
Yes, isn't that right, Joe?
That's correct, Dennis.
He's almost speechless. Well, the enthusiasm is beyond belief. Listen to him.
He's trained, Dennis.
Bring Richard by. I want to talk to Richard for a second.
Yeah,
Richard's a good dude. Come here now.
Yeah.
Now, Richard is don't hate him. He's a former radio guy. That's okay. He now works in media here at the Bunny Ranch. He you tape and you video and you audio everything and you set up all this stuff.
Basically run the in-house production.
Yeah, and the look today is a little like Garth from Wayne's World almost.
It's the look about every day.
And
sometimes she makes me feel kind of funny.
And Richard, if I remember last night at dinner, everybody at the table was fascinated. What is the word that you said which would make your nostrils flare?
Enchilada.
Yeah. Now you got to watch his nose when he says enchilada. At first, I was not a believer in this, and then I saw why everybody was taping his nose. Okay. Everybody had their camera right in front of his nose. Just say enchilada.
Enchilada.
You see his nostrils go nuts.
I told you so.
Yes.
You say enchilada funny. I got it on my camera last night. I'm like, you have to say it 5 times in a row. I made him say it 5 times in a row. I'm like, say it one more time.
That was it. Yes. That was it. How long have you been at the Bunny Ranch, Richard?
Well, Dennis and I have known each other 10, 11, 12 years, something like that, but officially since May.
Since May. And you were telling Little Joe something, and I said, I heard about this, and I want to ask on the air.
Yeah.
You have one of Mike Vick's dogs.
I do.
And one of the dogs, I am a super, this is really not the topic you want to be discussing at the Bunny Ranch, but I'm going to say it anyway. I'm a super dog lover. I mean, I love dogs so much, as I know you do too.
So there's a dog
there.
And there's dogs now. There's
the dogs right there. You got one of Mike Vick's dogs that used to be a fighting dog.
Yeah.
And you rehabbed the dog. The dog lives with you now.
Yes. I've had him a little over 3 years. And what happened was when the raid went down at Vick's place, 53 dogs, the 22 deemed to be the toughest cases, of which my dog Mel was one, went to a sanctuary in Utah called Best Friends. And they didn't allow any of the dogs to be adopted for 2 years. Mel was the 3rd dog that got adopted. There's been 5 more since then, so a total of 8 from that sanctuary. And the process was pretty intense to get him. I had to pass a federal criminal background check.
I bet.
Had a home visit from a caseworker from the sanctuary.
Now what's the dog's name?
Mel.
Mel. And what type of doggy?
He's pit bull.
A pit bull. Yeah. And is he rehab now? Is he sweet? Is he a loving dog?
He's very sweet, and he's always been sweet. The thing about Mel, and I'll bring him out here so you can meet him in a second. The thing about Mel is he's very frightened of people he doesn't know, new people. Now, compared to where he was 3 years ago, 10 times better than he used to be. But you're going to see when he sees new people, he's going to shake, and I've got to kind of hold him and get him calmed down. Interestingly enough, he loves dogs. Never meets a dog he doesn't like and is friendly with.
Now, how does he get along with the dog here?
Domino loves him. Yeah, that's a great thing about the Bunny Ranch. Very dog-friendly environment. So Mel comes with me every day, and he's just one of the dogs around here.
Well, I think it's awesome that you did that. I really do. That is above and beyond. Now, tell me, there was something at the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, so the Super Bowl was in Dallas, where I'm from, a couple of years ago.
All right, and the Packers and the Steelers.
Yeah, and so Mike Vick was there. I knew he was going to be there, and I had a media credential, so I went to where I knew he was going to be making an appearance, and had an intention to try to ask him a couple of questions. He had been saying in the selected, hand-picked interviews that he did that, you needed to feel sorry for his children because his children can't have a dog because of what he did in the court order. Don't feel sorry for me, feel sorry for my kids. Well, as I shared some documentation from the Department of Agriculture with Joe last night, the Department of Agriculture were the official investigators in the case. And as part of the public record of his trial and his plea bargain, if anybody takes the time to look this stuff up, in addition to the dog fighting, Vick's kids had dogs that were not pit bulls. And on 2 separate occasions, he took those kids' dogs away from them and threw them into the pit and killed them, just to amuse himself.
Oh, Jesus.
The dogs that he didn't want, that would not fight for him, he was enjoying torturing to death. Oh. And if you read the report, you'll see that the thugs who ran this thing with him, he was freaking them out. They were saying to him, well, if we don't want the dog, can't we just let him go? To him, you're missing out on the fun if you don't beat the dog to death or electrocute it or something.
Christ, it's awful.
So what I wanted to do...
So what is this confrontation like?
Yeah, so what I wanted to do was I wanted to calmly, just as calmly as I'm talking to you, say to him, Mike, you're saying your kids want another dog, want a dog. Did they have a dog before? What happened to that dog that they need a new one? Because no one was ever poised to ask him that question. Now, if you go on YouTube and you search dog owner confronts Michael Vick, you'll see the video. He wanted no part of this. I mean, he took off running as fast as he could. But his cronies that were around him, one of the guys grabs me. Another one says on the film, we don't care about those blanking dogs. And you really see, my point in putting the video out was to show people that the old Mike is the new Mike. You know, you'll see when we make eye contact and he looks me right in the eye, understands what's going on. I had a copy of the LA Times article that they did on Mel so he would understand I wasn't just crackpot making this up.
You had his dog,
and he
right?
looks me in the eye, there's just nothing. There's a completely vacant stare. And, you know, don't take my word for it. You ask a psychiatrist that has to go into prison what this type of behavior indicates, and they're going to tell you not only bad stuff, but permanent stuff, sociopathic.
Well, dude, you're a good man for doing that. I'm afraid.
Oh, thanks.
I'm afraid I'm ruining the mood for everyone listening to my show right now.
It's a
crazy story. I don't
It's a
care.
real uplifting story.
You know what? I don't care.
We need another photo.
I think it's fascinating. I think it's great that you took the dog in and the dog lives with you now. Good for standing up to Michael Vick.
Well, and let me say, just to make it a half story, these dogs are all so wonderful. There's myself and 7 other families now have them from Best Friend Sanctuary. And actually, in a couple of weeks, we're going to be taking Mel back to Best Friends for a reunion with the dogs that have been adopted. So they're all coming back together. He has one of the other Vic dogs lives in Las Vegas, Oscar, and Mel and Oscar play together all the time, have play dates. So they really have come
I'm
around.
a pit bull owner too, man.
Oh, nice.
Phenomenal dogs. I love them.
When we get back to the station, I'm going to play your video on the air, and we'll talk to you about it after that. It's fascinating, but everyone is writing me notes on Twitter now
Don,
to shut up, and they're all losing their boners.
Don, you know what? Richard got married here, by the way.
You got married to the Bunny Ranch.
He got married here, and Dan Haggerty performed the ceremony. Blues Traveler was here. Joe Francis was here. Tell him about it. It was a great wedding.
Hold on, Dan Haggerty. Who was he on TV?
Grizzly Adams.
Grizzly Adams.
So you got married by Grizzly Adams. How did that happen? Does Grizzly Adams come to the Bunny Ranch?
Yes, of course.
He used to come on my radio show, so I signed him up as an internet minister. You know how you do that online?
Sure.
And, yeah. It was very tasteful.
Can you imagine what it would be like for one of these girls if they're standing in line and you get picked out by Grizzly Adams?
Awesome.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Superstar.
He's the funniest guy.
Do you want to meet Mel? Should I bring him out?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Bring
All right.
him by. While
right.
you go get your doggy. Thank you, Richard.
Yep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring him out and sit him right next to you.
Oh, that's great. I look forward to
Yeah,
meeting
hold
him.
on.
I love doggies. That's great. And Joe, where's the watcher at?
Oh,
where's the watcher guy?
Chris, come here.
Now, as it turns out, we talked about this on the air. We said that we were going to have some people down to be watchers today, and we had a couple of guys show up, and this is a guy named Chris.
Good morning.
From Sacramento, and he is a watcher. He's been watching everything. Hi, Chris. Good morning.
Hi, Don. How are you? Thank you so much for letting me be here.
Oh, no problem. So you are from Sacramento. You made the drive up.
Actually, I made the drive from Ukiah.
Ukiah, even further. Oh, my
Yes.
God. So you've been watching. You've been watching everything behind the scenes here. How great is it to be a watcher?
It's great, but last night I was a participator, and it was even better.
Well, do tell us what. And is this the?
Well,
woman
this
you were...
is the lovely lady, Sophia.
We met you yesterday. I think you were in a red outfit yesterday.
Yes, I was.
Yes, you were,
Red lingerie.
Yes, I remember. Nice. So, very nice. You ended up with her. What happened?
Well, this is my first time
Waterfalls.
For a second, because the doggy's here. Hey, buddy. Hi, buddy.
Hi, Mel.
What's up, boy? Hi, Mel. What a good boy. Look at that sweet boy. You know, that blows my mind to think that this was a dog that Michael Vick was doing those things. Look at this. Look at this sweet, innocent animal. I'm serious. What a sweet boy. Where's that sweet boy? Mwah. Who's that sweet boy?
Super sweet, super friendly. You can see how he's shaking a little bit just because you're new. He hasn't met you before.
No.
I
know.
He can calm down about 5 or 10 minutes.
What's your daddy doing, huh? Your daddy bringing you out here?
Sees you're a dog person.
Yes, I love you. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Oh, that breaks my heart that dog was abused like that, man. I mean, that's...
When you really think about, he wasn't born this way. And the amount of effort and time. Vic ran this ring for 7 years. And when you read how personally involved he was, it's amazing he had time to play football. I mean, he was really obsessed with it.
Look how innocent that dog is, how sweet. They say pit bulls are angry dogs. Look at that dog. Look what a passive,
that's a load
loving
of garbage,
dog
man.
that is.
That's a load of garbage.
One of the stipulations of adopting him was that a trainer worked with him for the first 6 months we had him.
Boy.
And one of the things that the trainer taught me about pit bulls is that the reason they use them for the fighting, besides their strength, is their loyalty. And if you take your pit and you put him in front of another angry pit, he thinks that pit is trying to attack you. So it's not that he wants to fight; he wants to defend
protecting
his
you.
own, right?
I got you.
I always say that the pit bull's biggest problem is that idiots own them. Sometimes that's the biggest problem.
He's a sweet boy. Oh my God, it's great having him here. Oh, look at that! You got Biggie on, huh? How you doing, Mel? You like seeing all the girls down here? That's better than your previous life, isn't it? Can you imagine? That's heaven. Are you kidding me? That dog went from hell to heaven.
Yep.
Went from having to live with Michael Vick beating the crap out of him.
So did your watcher, I think.
Yes. Now, you mentioned something that we had to delete out.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
Come on, buddy.
How do we possibly say what happened? What she did.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Thank you. So is this a regular part of your routine, or is this just something you came up with?
Well,
for Chris?
actually, I call it the Bellagio effect.
Oh, like the fountains.
That's brilliant.
There you go. Hey, there you go. There's a way around it.
She literally nailed it.
Did you take a shower after your shower?
We actually did it twice.
Oh, you are the man. So, how was your experience? Like, I have to ask, but how was your experience at the Bloody Range?
It was a life-changing experience that will live with me forever, I swear. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. This girl is gorgeous, and I had a great time.
She is.
So, just so that my small, naive mind can wrap itself around this involves number one?
No.
Hey, out of bounds. Let me draw.
When
a more organic.
Oh God! When a girl, certain girls, when they get that moment,
climax.
You know
climax.
What, you know what? I got. You know what soda I love? I love squirt soda.
Yes.
Is that what we're? Okay. I just.
Yes.
I didn't. I just.
Soda.
I didn't know what you were.
It has nothing to do with Mother Nature.
You wouldn't be. You're not into that, are you?
We don't
Squirt
do
is
Mother
the
Nature
official
here.
soda of the Bunny Ranch.
I am glad to hear that. Hey, what is the creepiest thing you guys ever wanted to do where you had to just say, no, I can't, I don't go there?
What is the creepiest thing I've ever done?
No, or the creepiest thing that some guys wanted you to do.
I had a guy ask me if I would actually make love to an animal. And I had to say, I'm so sorry. No, I love my animals.
What animal?
A snake.
A snake?
Yes. He really wanted me to have...
the snake.
Did he want fangs first?
No, he wanted...
Go on, give him a hug. The Don Geronimo Show. You can call the Don Geronimo Show anytime. 1-800-920-1140. 339-1140.
I'm ready to believe you. Chris Milan rocking the Alice Cooper. Nice job, Chris, running our board today. Thank you very much, Chris. I wish you could be here, and maybe we'll bring Chris up here. I love to watch Chris go through some of these games that the boys are playing.
I think he deserves it.
Some of the reindeer games. We're live in Reno. We're live at the world famous Bunny Ranch. I want to thank our host, Dennis Hoff, our host with the most, who's set us up for what is just a beautiful day of Valentine's Day broadcasting. And now we're going to attempt to make some more radio history for you. Last year this was on the telephone, and this year it's going to be live on the radio. There's Dennis Murphy, and Amy Page. I guess
there he is.
She's what is she?
I don't know what you want. She'll be right back.
She's bathing with scalding hot water now. She's hiding out the back door.
Saying, why me? Why me?
She's putting a hazmat uniform on.
Yeah. Eating Altoids and everything else. Now, Dennis, before we get in there, I just have to know, you okay down there? Do you need another blue pill?
It's too late now.
Drew. Hey, Drew, buddy. When I ask him if he needs another pill, don't put the microphone down by his
Just wanted
penis.
to see if we heard any squeakage or anything.
Oh, I thought you were waiting for his penis to talk to us for a second.
Well,
what would it sound like?
Dennis, all kidding aside, you know I love you. I've been friends with you for a long time. I am ready for you to go in there and make this your yearly love fest. Go in. Give it to Amy as good as you can.
I think she's having second thoughts.
No. She's running down the hallway.
There she is. Oh, hey, look how pretty you are. Nice.
Great.
Okay,
well,
well,
Joker on.
Hey, go on into the.
She's got your choker, Chris.
I know. So much prettier than mine, though.
Go on,
matching chokers.
Go on down to the room, and we are going to listen to everything that happens.
Come on.
All right, here we go.
As much as we can. Live on the radio.
All right, we got a long walk down this hall.
All right, now. Bear with me, Phantom and Craig, because the microphones might give out that they're using down the hall, the wireless. We've done some extensive testing. Hey, Dennis Hoff, I got to ask you. I want to talk to you when we get done with this. I want to ask you about Bob Zamuda being here yesterday.
Yeah.
Just missed him. Yeah, the alter ego of Andy Kaufman. What a great guy. Ah, crap. I really wanted to see him. Oh yeah, I forgot Panama's here. Panama's here from our radio station, and I guess he's a regular here, right?
All right.
He's
semi.
I can't hear anything from these wireless mics. What are you guys doing back there? Can you guys hear me?
All right. Can you hear us now?
Yeah. I got that's nice. Where you at, Joe?
All right. I'm right at the door. Drew, give us some sound.
Hi, guys. I'm going in.
No,
Drew has a face. Drew's face looks like when Dennis first tried to kiss her.
Oh. All right. So,
Drew's dreading this moment.
So there's apprehension on the face of Drew Hoffer.
No, we have to.
Now, are they going to take off their clothes?
You want some privacy?
Why don't they undress each other?
Yeah. Undress each other. Don's requesting you guys.
Oh,
all right.
We're losing that mic.
There we go.
Yeah, I hear that hissing, too. It sounds like they're unrolling duct tape or something.
Hey, Steve, is there any way we can just get a corded microphone down there? Like, can we just run a big old string?
Can you hear us?
Yeah, but I keep getting that whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Is there any way that we could just run a cord down there? Yeah, hold on. Joe, stop. Don't have them undress each other yet.
Stop.
Don't undress yet.
Don't undress yet.
Not yet, because
we got an audible.
Yeah, we got to get a cord for the microphone down there. Craig, why don't you be a love and see if you can help out on that?
All right, we're gonna bring a hard mic down here. So.
Yes.
Yeah, because we have to see it. Phantom, I'm sure you're like me. What I picture in my mind is each of them standing in front of the other, something like out of the movie The Blue Lagoon.
Absolutely,
Thanks, Craig.
Yes. Although Dennis will have trouble undoing the buttons and everything.
Oh my! You guys can hear me. That was one very awkward moment.
Well, Joe, while they're doing this, come on back out and talk to us, Joe.
Up here, hold on. Is this mic on?
Yeah, come on out here, Joe. Where's little Joe at? Where's he
I'm
at?
coming back this way.
Are you coming back? All right, tell us what was happening. Folks, sorry, give us 1 second. We got wireless.
Jesus.
We got wireless mics that were just crapping out on us, so now we're going to go to a regular.
This is too important to miss anything.
A regular microphone. And Joe, what was happening back there? What was? Here's little Joe. Hi, little Joe. What was happening back there in the bowels of the Bunny Ranch?
Well, they were standing at the door, and Richard brought the camera down. Now, Richard's not going to film the actual act itself, but he brought the camera down to get the setup.
The build-up?
The build-up. Thank you, Phantom. And they had this awkward look on. She was, like, realizing what she got into. And Dennis, with his nub, is just going, you got that?
He's going, what's he doing?
Is trying to, when you said undress, he's trying to, so he's doing this.
Is he trying to undo her bra with his nub?
Yeah.
Now, why wouldn't he just use his good hands for that?
Well, I think his good hand was trying on the other side.
Okay,
and his nub was trying on this side.
The way he was cutting his meat last night.
Oh, my God.
Holding it down with the stub.
How about him with that big, gigantic condom on that nub?
It is, and it's still on, and so this rubbery condom's just rubbing on her side as he's trying to take off her bra.
Those pictures are on our Twitter account. I mean, we got to be careful about the stuff that we're posting today.
I haven't posted anything bad.
The stuff that we have
I've learned.
It's Adam's family friendly, the stuff that we've got online now. Oh, hey, how you doing? There's another doggy here. Yeah. And, well, there's Mr. Dennis Hoff. Well, what's the ETA on that thing? For it? I got.
How we looking,
Talk
Steve?
to Dennis, or are we going to start this with
couple minutes?
Oh, let me talk to Dennis then for a second. Talk to Dennis Hoff. How long has the Bunny Ranch been the Bunny Ranch?
58 years.
58 years. How did you come in control of the Bunny Ranch?
You know, I met a girl in Reno and started dating her, and I didn't know she worked here. She talked me into coming out and visiting her, and it happened the night that I came in here. Andy Kaufman came in.
Oh, there we go.
And Bob Zamuda. And so we became great friends.
Hey, move the microphone a little closer to your mouth there, Dennis,
we became great friends and partied here a lot. And one night in about 78, Kaufman says, you know what, Dennis? We have more fun here than anywhere, right? Yeah, let's buy this and make it our den.
Nice.
So I went to work on it. And, of course, Kaufman died in 84.
But was the original thought that Andy Kaufman was going to be a partner in this?
Yes, absolutely.
You're kidding me.
Andy wanted to be, he loved this place. And the reason was he could be himself.
Now, which one of the guys are you telling me last night? Was it Andy or was it Bob Zamuda that came in and looked at all the girls and said, I don't have time right now, but individually, before I leave, each one of you, I'm going to make you mine.
28 girls in lineup that night, and Andy
Andy Kaufman.
He didn't want to upset anybody, so he promised them. He was playing at Harrah's. He said, I will party with every one of you within the next week. And he did. He had the Harrah's limo bringing them to him backstage, going up to Harrah's house on the lake, and he went through every girl in that week. 28 girls he partied with. But what Andy loved about this, what everybody loves, is you can be yourself here, whoever that is that day.
We're finding that out. And hey guys, what is that hiss? Excuse me. God, that hiss is annoying. It's got to sound beautiful in AM radio. What the hell? What are we doing? Hey, young Steve, there you go. Yeah, young. And now listen, what about our engineer here, young Steve? He's been
what about
working.
him? Now,
He needs some relaxation, if you know what I'm saying.
If anybody needs any hips, lips, and fingertips, it's young Steve. And we got to get him a date here.
Hey, do you have
this? Is all over it, man. I think the 10 o'clock hour is going to be a busy time.
So my man Bob Zamuda, who was the alter ego of Andy Kaufman, Tony Clifton, everybody knows the story and knows how fascinated I am by that. We just missed Bob Zamuda by a couple of seconds yesterday.
He waited around here. I told him you'd be here at 3. He waited until about 5:15. And he said, I've got to go do some dress rehearsal. He went on to found Comic Relief, raised $75 million for charity.
That guy's a genius.
And you couldn't get all the girls he's partied with in the parking lot at the Bunny Ranch.
Well, just the story of him and Andy Kaufman, I have always found fascinating. And what a great opportunity it would have been to sit at the Bunny Ranch, have a drink, and talk with Bob Zamuda about all the stuff that happened.
I asked him yesterday. I said, "Can we get Tony Clifton on with Don some morning?" He says, "I'll talk to Tony. I'll see what I can do."
Listen. I would give anything to have Tony Clifton on the show. And I was hearing last night at dinner about when you guys go out, when he is Tony Clifton, and the jokes that he tells, and the off-color jokes, the jokes that might offend, but people seem to love Tony Clifton. They love the persona.
He's an equal opportunity hater. There's an article on the wall here at the Bunny Ranch from the Chicago Sun-Times entertainment guy, because Tony did a thing in Chicago for 8 weeks, and he says it's the worst, most racist, bigoted, disgusting show I've ever seen, and I'll never miss another.
The Tony Clifton show. Beautiful. Oh, Jesus, we were that close to Bob Zamuda. Thank you, Dennis. How are we doing with the microphones,
We should
Greg?
be plugged in. Joe, can you hear us?
Come in, little Joe.
Ready to go?
Come in, little Joe.
Hey, you guys have us, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, I got you. Oh, and a bulletin. I've just been followed on Twitter by the Amy Page fan club.
Hey. All right.
Let me see. Let me check this out. Amy Page fan club.
Started by Dennis Murphy.
She got 88 followers. Get Amy Page's latest updates from the Amy Page Insider. Click to subscribe here. Yes, sir. All right. So Amy Page is back in the room with Dennis Murphy right now.
Yes.
Let's throw it to our correspondents, Little Joe and Drew Hoffer, who are outside of the room now on microphones that work.
Yeah, it's my man Drew and I were at the entrance of the doorway to the room, and
will you have them address each
I'm
other
gonna
now?
hand it over to Drew because my stomach's a little uneasy. So here
Come on. Hey, Drew, are they undressing each other? What are they doing?
Want to hear from Dennis?
Yes, please.
Okay, Dennis, we're just about getting ready to go. You feeling good?
I'm feeling fine. I think Amy's gonna do the job for me. She's gonna do it.
Hey, does Dennis still have his clothes on?
He should.
Dennis? Does he still have his clothes on? He does have his clothes on.
It's time, isn't it?
Why don't? Yeah, they should start.
I got my clothes on. I can't hear you. I got my clothes on.
Start disrobing.
Time to disrobe. 3, 2, 1.
Time to take your clothes off. Both of yous.
Yeah. Both of yous.
Are they undressing each other?
Yeah.
I can only hear Joe from down the hall.
Yeah, way down there.
From down the hall.
He doesn't have a mic.
Hey, young Steve, what's up with that microphone? You got any idea? You got no idea? Hey, Joe! Hey, little Joe!
What are they doing?
Hello,
now?
Dawn.
Oh, there you go. I hear you.
They don't want us in the room, so we're kind of doing we have only one mic down here, so.
No, we got sound, bro. We're good.
No,
All
but Dawn can't hear it.
Oh, no, now I can hear Joe's mic. I hear Joe's mic perfectly.
Drew.
Yeah, but Drew's kind of in the background a little bit.
Drew?
So they don't want us in the room, but can we be right outside the door? Can the door be open?
Of course, no lock on the door.
Well, the door can be open. Well, then we'll just stand there with the door open. Hi, Slow Joe.
Yeah, they are right outside the room. The door, is cracked, and Drew's holding the mic over the door.
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, what did he say?
What did I hear? Say that again.
He is completely naked now.
Oh.
What does he look like, Drew?
He can't look. Don't look, Drew.
Drew, what's the mental?
Don't look.
What's the picture, Drew? Drew, buddy. Drew. Dennis.
Yes,
Anybody?
Sorry, Don.
Hello.
Wait for it.
Hi.
Yes, I'm here.
Hi. Tell us what's happening there, Vin Scully.
Okay, well, they're both completely naked now, and they're just groping each other, hugging, kissing on the neck. Yeah.
How gross.
Can you look straight at them, Drew?
One for the nub, one for.
Oh, Lordy.
Hey, Drew. That's exactly the type of sound we want to hear. We just want to hear what's going on in there, dude.
Say that word, but I can't.
So they're both naked.
Putting the condom on right now. On
The nub or the?
He's putting the nub right now. He's putting
Joe
on.
Buck is Dennis.
Did I hear correctly that you're putting the condom where it's supposed to go?
Feel good.
He is in the right
Maybe we
place.
should just be quiet and just eavesdrop now. Yeah, this is the ticket right here. Yeah, we're good now, Steve. Now we're all just listening.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? We could hear better before. Get Dennis to say something, guys, so we can hear him.
You want to hold the mic?
Can we just leave the microphone in there by them?
Or on the bed, or,
Or on the bed, yeah.
Or on the stand or something.
Hey, guys? That sounds like a crazy time down
It
there.
really does.
What's happening? Hey, Joe, I can't hear you on the microphone. Joe, Drew? Hold on. Are they running away? What are they doing back
I think
there?
he's putting the mic down. They're coming
Hold
back.
on, here they come. Here they come. All right, hold on. Here comes Drew with an
out.
update. Hi, Drew. What's
I'm not out.
what's
the
the update?
microphone is directly next to them on the bed.
Oh, okay. So
Yes.
in theory, we should just be able to listen.
It is on the bed right next to them.
Beautiful. Well, then let's everybody just be quiet and listen. See if we do me a favor. Tell Dennis to go back there and talk it up. Let him know he's on the radio. I mean, we got to hear these sounds. Yeah, talk it up. Here we go. Here we go.
Wow. Right now I'm on bed. I'm in the bed. Amy is basically on the side of me. And Amy is right here? Yeah. That's good? Okay, okay. I just want right here? Okay.
I'm that, but keep going. Keep going. The answer would be yes to that, Amy. Dennis would love you to do that.
I don't want to go into the mic. Someone else move it.
I'll move the mic.
Thank you. Thank you, Amy. Move the mic.
And she said,
That was Joe. That's Joe. That's Drew.
stop.
Is that Drew's gag reflex?
Can't
Seriously?
do it. Get out of there and put somebody else in there.
Hey, Drew, don't puke, buddy. You're listening to Dennis Murphy live at the Bunny Ranch.
With Amy.
With yes, with Amy. He's not by himself.
Give her credit.
Oh, yeah. Can you kiss me?
Yeah. She'll have to dump this.
Will you kiss me? This is Dennis.
Oh, thank you. Oh, wow.
Are you ready for me now?
Very grateful.
Yeah.
Make it on top.
Okay. No, am I ready? It's up to you.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
All right, they're ready. Here we go.
Right.
Here we go. This is it.
Comment.
This is the good one.
We're getting a compliment right now.
I'm more comfortable if they have someone else.
I'm going to ask the obvious question. Is Dennis ready for this? You know what I mean? Is he ready for
I
this?
think so.
Joe.
Hey, Joe, is Dennis ready for this?
He's out.
Thank you, Amy.
That's it? Walk off! Walk off!
Okay, I'm sorry.
I sent Chrissy down
He
there.
said, I'm sorry.
I sent Chrissy on down there. Maybe if you feel more comfortable with another girl.
Oh, we got another girl from the Bunny. We got Chrissy going down there to see what's going on. Let's wait for Chrissy to enter the room.
Great job. Thank you.
Great job.
Oh,
Don, what do you think? A little girl show for Dennis?
Oh, absolutely, yes. Hey, little Joe. Little Joe,
Yes.
there's gonna
Yes.
be a two-girl show right now for Dennis, so Dennis can watch, and we can just hear him watching.
Try to describe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dennis.
So, little Joe, how was that first? How was the first romp for Dennis? How was
Hold
it?
on 1 second, Don. One more time on that question.
How did Dennis completed, right?
Dennis, he completed.
He finished.
Did
the race?
you hear that wild boar noise?
I did. And Chrissy's being sent back now. Dennis sent.
She's running in fear of what she saw.
Well, hold on. Here comes Chrissy back. Now, Chrissy, come here, honey. What did you see in there that made you come running back here?
Oh, well,
Dennis?
It was pretty hot, actually. Amy was riding the crap out of him, literally.
Yes. A little pony ride?
Yeah.
And how did Dennis seem to be enjoying it?
He looked like he was in ecstasy. He had, like, his eyes
are rolling back
in the back of his
yeah.
head.
That's always though.
That's the Dennis move, all right.
And lots of noise coming from him.
Yes.
Now,
we heard.
now this Dennis Hoff was going to send you back to do a little two-girl show for Dennis.
You and Amy should do
One more time.
action while Dennis tries to describe it.
There you
That
go.
would be
How about
kinda
that?
hot,
Here's what we're
actually.
going to do now. Little Joe,
I can hear you now.
We're going to send Chrissy back, and she's going to do a little two-girl show with Amy, and we want you to give Dennis the microphone and let Dennis describe what's happening.
Okay, so we're coming back in, guys. Dennis, we'll give you the microphone, and you're going to describe what's going. What? I don't like. You need your other hand to hold the mic.
Right. Hold the mic with your left hand, Dennis.
Hi, Don.
Hi, Dennis.
Right now I'm with Amy and Chrissy, right?
Yes, that's right.
Amy Cage
Chrissy Summers.
and Chrissy Summer. Right now, Amy is putting the condom on my nub, and I'm gonna massage.
What am I?
I'm gonna massage.
Hey, Dennis, what am I doing to Amy right now?
But right now, she is massaging she's massaging, I don't know how to say it cleanly. Massaging what?
Massage. How do we say that cleanly?
Okay, well, don't worry about it. Don't worry about
her
Dennis.
Kitty, her
Okay, all right.
girly part.
Gotcha.
Right now, she's putting lotion on my scrub, and right now, I'm ready to insert.
Oh my goodness.
Where's your toy?
Oh my goodness.
I'm sending Sadie Lee in there also. We can have 3 girls now.
Did he say insert?
Yes, he did, Phantom.
But Amy, does that feel good?
You can go deeper, Dennis.
Oh boy.
You can go deeper.
We got a 3rd girl going back there, Don.
Scared?
Okay.
Oh boy. Don't be scared, Dennis.
Don, I'm completely in.
Now is this with your nub?
And he's got a condom.
Is this with his nub?
He's completely in. I think I need to take the microphone out of his hand.
Nub love.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on. Here's Drew Hoffer.
He's getting more pleasure out of this than she is.
Here is Drew, who's stifling back the vomit. Hi, Drew.
I'm pretty sure I can't handle this anymore, but his nub,
I'm getting more pleasure than he is.
his whole nub is in, and it's about from your wrist about another 3 inches in.
Oh god. Oh, dump that, please.
Oh, yeah.
Is that feeling good?
Oh, yeah.
You have a big knob. You gotta go easy on her.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Tell the girls to call him Daddy.
Daddy
I
nub.
don't want to hurt her.
Little kitty.
I know.
I don't want to hurt her.
Hey Joe, ask the girls to call him Daddy Nub. Daddy Nub.
Daddy nub.
Ask the girls to call Dennis. Ask the girls to call Dennis by the name of Daddy Nub.
Hey, ladies.
Nub Daddy.
Please refer to Dennis from now on as Daddy Nub.
Or even better, you're right. Yeah, Nub Daddy's even better.
Nub Daddy's good. Yeah.
Nub Daddy. Nub Daddy.
What am I, Amy? What am I? I'm nub daddy. I'm nub daddy.
You're Nub Daddy.
Yeah.
Nub Daddy.
Is that good? Now she's licking my nub.
It's a big nub.
That's the biggest nub I've ever seen.
These girls are going to town on Dennis's half arm right now.
There's 3 of them back there, Don.
Who else did you send?
Sadie Lee back there also.
Dennis, you've been wonderful to me.
So Dennis,
Amy is A-OK.
This is the best thing I've witnessed all morning.
She's in ecstasy, where are you at?
Well, I'm on cloud 9.
You're on cloud 9?
I'm on cloud 9. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I know.
I know. I'm mad at her now.
Daddy Nub.
You have a huge...
Okay. All right.
That is a huge nub right there.
Okay. Yes. They love his arm.
Remember to go easy on her, Dennis.
No, I'm just trying to pick it.
Cigarette therapy.
Scratch this off my bucket list now.
Off the bucket list.
Off the bucket list.
Is this the best you ever had? Is this the best you ever had?
Yes, it is.
It's the best. It's the best nub sex you've ever had.
Nub Daddy's the best.
I'm gonna take it slowly. I don't want to hurt you.
Take a shot.
I don't want to hurt you.
I don't know.
I'm kind of jealous, Dennis. I'm kind of jealous watching this.
Why are you jealous?
Because look at your nub is huge.
Amy's getting a lot of enjoyment.
Look at her.
Looks like
You see her eye? Look at those eyes.
Little Joe is running
Her
back.
eyes are like rolling.
Hold on, Ed. We've lost Little Joe now. Here's Little Joe. Little Joe is back. Hi, Little Joe.
I'm sorry.
Give us an update. Why did you have to escape?
Because it looks like a scene from Hostel.
Worse, Drew.
Look, Caligula action. What the hell's going on
Well,
back there,
he
Joe?
did something with his nub, and then she decided to clean his nub off.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. You ever think you're going to be able to get those pictures out of your mind, Little Joe?
I'd rather smell Drew's finger again.
So just so we know, is Dennis naked on the bed with these chicks?
Completely, Don.
Dump that part right there.
You're the same size as Amy.
How would you know? You've never seen it.
You have the same body type.
We have the same body. I'm just a little bit taller than her, though.
4'11", 85 pounds.
But you're looking good.
Dump that.
Dump that too, Chris.
Naughty girl. Hey, Dennis, I think you need to discipline her.
Okay, now you know we gotta turn this off for a second because we're gonna run out of delay. Can you turn that down just for a
Bad
second?
Amy. I think we need
How do you
to
pop
all
that down, Joe?
spank her now.
Turn that down for a second.
Spank her with that nub.
We're running out of
Spank her with
delay.
that knob.
Turn them down.
We are running out of delay. And I'm a little worried because
Oh, boy.
it's getting nubtastic in there.
boy.
That's all I can tell you. All right, Joe, turn it up just for 1 second.
13 is the key number.
Okay, turn it back down.
Yeah, thanks.
That might be the way to listen to the rest of this. Just turn it up every once in a while. Okay, turn it back up again.
The pain is good.
Pain for pleasure. I know I like it when Daddy D smacks me really hard.
I love getting smacked.
You be nubbin.
Turn it back down again. Turn it back down again. Is that the grossest thing you ever seen, Drew?
Yeah, I mean, that tops every tub girl picture I've ever seen. That really was.
Which is worse, watching like the video Faces of Death or watching this?
That was Asses of Death, Don.
And now, how are the girls reacting to Dennis? Are they?
Apparently, they're reacting decent. Or they're
Another day at the park.
They're trying to get it over as quick as possible.
God.
She's sucking on his nipples.
Oh, Jesus.
One of the
Oh, my
key
God.
arouse areas.
Oh my God!
Tell her to stop.
Turn it down, Joe. Turn it down.
Wave it off.
That's what Dennis's mom should have done, Craig.
Oh my God!
Oh my.
I want to go to break, and then I also want to say turn it back up again.
You know.
You're going to suffer for you're
A
playing
hickey
with
where?
fire.
On her neck or?
On
his neck.
He's the one that needs
No
the
hickeys
evidence.
on my neck. That's
Oh, they're talking hickeys
Okay, he
now.
wants a hickey on his neck. She's making him feel young again.
Oh, yeah.
25 years younger.
He's 25 years younger. Did you hear that?
25 years
You're
younger.
going to get a hell of a hickey with
How
his
old
dog
would that
teeth.
make you then? How old are you right now?
I don't know. He has the genitals of an 8-year-old.
28 years old he is.
All right, turn it down.
I will say that was I didn't need to see that, but
I do have to ask, what is Dennis's package like?
It looks like the Elephant Man.
no. Have you seen The Hangover 2?
Yeah.
When they're trying to figure out what is that, and he pops up. That's exactly what I did. I go, what is that?
Jesus.
Surrounded by fat.
You know what he looks
stretch
like? He looks like a Mexican cartel video.
Turn it back up,
what his
Joe.
package
Turn it
was.
back up, Joe. Turn it back up.
Right now, she's staring at me with her loving eyes.
Thank you.
So, Amy, how was that for you?
It was amazing.
So, what was the best part?
How big your nub is.
Can you
Dump that, dump that, dump that,
you gotta
dump that.
Dump that, please. Dennis almost got the job done. That's the message there. Almost. Okay, turn it back up.
Try.
Okay. Do you want me to... Okay. Okay. Could you hold the phone?
I'll be more than happy to hold the mic while you help her.
Oh, by the way,
Okay, all right, turn it back down again.
I do want to point out there is one point because I was standing for my own safety outside of the door, and then there's moments where you asked to move the mic or something, so I had to go in there, and Dennis was blocking the entire view. But when you asked me to hand him the mic, he literally held up his nub. And I said,
Like Joe is going to mount it.
Yeah, I go, other hand, dummy.
Is Amy's fantasy fulfilled now? Do we know this? I mean, Amy Page had wanted this. She had wanted a guy with one hand.
Well, she wants that. I want therapy.
Turn it back up. Let me hear.
With the knob.
Daddy nub.
He got a little excited at first, but we straightened him out.
Please achieve from this. Please achieve.
This is the best thing I've witnessed like my entire life.
That's Amy Page, all right. See, she is happy.
This is a mix between Eraserhead and Pink Flamingos. I'm very thankful. Thank you, Don Geronimo, for having this wonderful show here.
Oh, don't bring me into this.
Entertainment for us. This is beautiful.
Yeah, Don, you're awesome. You definitely cannot find this in Michigan. Seriously.
You're right, Chrissy. You're goddamn
You
right
can find
about
them
that,
out
honey.
in
This is a
Baltimore.
really
We flew 'em.
religious experience Amy's having right here. Screw church.
That feels so good. Thank
Okay.
you.
All right, turn it back down. Yeah, turn it back down. We have to go to a word from our sponsors, who are all dying to be in the next stop sign. They all want to follow this like you wouldn't believe. Give me some music and we'll break. What we'll do is we'll go in during the commercials and we'll get a fire hose and we'll clean those kids off and we'll bring them out here for the post game. Okay, as we continue live from Reno. Is this the best Valentine's Day show or what? Live from the Bunny Ranch. And we'll be right back, everybody, on CBS Sports Radio Sacramento, CBS Sports Radio Reno.
CBS
Radio presents.
The vet said, dude, he said, your cat's just pregnant.
This is the Don Geronimo Show.
I said, okay, so I won't go and kick her. I want it now! I want it now!
Excuse us while we whip this out. The Don Geronimo Show.
Look at him.
You can call the Don Geronimo Show anytime. 1-800-920-1140. 339-1140. He's ready.
I'm ready.
To believe
Go believe you. And now here's Phantom with the weather.
Brought to you by Cash Creek's Hero Fortune.
Let's go.
$888 in bonus play every hour from 2 p.m. till 10 p.m. Visit cashcreek.com for details. Sacramento, partly cloudy, but a high of 70 today. A low overnight of 40. Partly cloudy in Reno with a high of 54 and a low of 27. Right now, Reno has 36. Sacramento, 45.
Sorry, Phantom, we're not laughing at you. We're just laughing at. Did you see Amy's face when she came around the corner? You look like you just. Are you happy?
She looks like J.C. Lee Dugard when she got home.
Let's,
my bed head. What are you laughing at?
yeah, let's interview the happy couple now. First off,
may I real quick?
Yeah.
Were those your comforters that they took up? Like I just see like
she
a
just
big
put
group
the sheets in the wash.
in the wash.
We
They
always
took it
have
to the
fresh.
burner.
We always have fresh sheets.
Oh
for
man.
everybody.
She had to put a fresh sheet on for me.
Dennis, how was it for you? Let me do my post-game interview here with Dennis. How was it for you,
It
friend?
was wonderful. Amy was fantastic. I think Amy was the best one I ever had.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, what grew?
What grew? Nothing grew. Go ahead.
But it was wonderful.
It was wonderful.
Continue.
Amy, how was it for you?
It was amazing.
Thank you, Amy.
Now, Dennis, how long? Oh, there's another kiss.
He's leaning in.
Oh, listen to that. Oh, my God.
Parlor. Not in
She's
the
so
parlor.
afraid.
They can't help themselves.
She's so scared.
Dennis, how long are these memories now going to be able to keep you going?
1 year.
Until the day I die.
I tell you, the day you die now.
1 year.
Are you
Hopefully soon.
are you in love with Amy?
Yes.
This is a new thing.
This isn't about love. This is about pleasure.
Now-
I'm just trying to pleasure her, and she pleasures me.
Amy, were your expectations met by Dennis? You wanted to be with a guy with one arm?
He exceeded my expectations.
Exceeded. And,
I was scared it wasn't going to fit, but it did.
Oh, yeah.
It was unbelievable.
You're talking about the nub, right?
Yes, of course.
unbelievable. Now, Dennis, how many times were you able to go? Just one time?
Just once.
One glorious time?
We tried.
We tried a second time, but I think I was all out of love.
All you and Harrison.
All out of love. I'm all out of love.
You know what? I love you. Are so happy. I love you, Dennis. I'm so glad
you gone.
I am glad you are happy. This guy's been my friend for 27 years.
Yeah.
Good job, Dennis.
27 years. We love you, Dennis.
Amy is unbelievable. Thank you, Amy, for everything.
Thank you, Dennis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't kiss her again. So what are your
No.
Oh, no.
So what are your plans, Amy? What are your plans now? A scalding hot bath?
Oh no, we're gonna take the shower together.
Yeah, with bleach.
Exactly.
Oh, really?
We're
You
going
are
to
really.
take a shower together.
We're gonna take the shower together.
Well, go take the shower and let us know how it all turns out.
Get the
We
microphone.
will.
Get the microphone,
Okay.
put it in the bag.
I'm not doing it.
Yes.
No, we're not miking them taking a shower
Yeah,
together.
I quit.
You have enough miking on me.
Why not?
I'm
Yeah, we
done. I quit.
We got plenty of sound on you.
Ruined.
All right, well, go take a shower.
Okay, we'll
kid.
take a shower. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome, Dennis.
Bye.
That's Dennis.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that's Dennis.
Drew and I will always be war buddies.
That's right, man. We've been in the
Now,
trenches
you know,
together, my man.
Phantom mentioned something to you guys that you guys are like guys that went to war together.
Yeah.
You saw things.
Don, am I going to have to pay combat pay to Amy Page?
Oh my God, are you ever?
Wow.
She seemed to like it, Dennis. She seemed to be into it.
You know what?
You what?
Good,
But I think Amy deserves something extra Cheerios today.
You're the boss. Give it to her.
Honey Nut Cheerios.
I think so. Jesus Christ.
Don, did you see Dennis has that Joe Ardinger swagger now.
Yes,
Same
Dennis
one
Murphy
that Joe
does.
came
Yeah,
down with,
you know,
yeah.
it's confidence.
Yes,
it's
it
like
is.
you are giving these guys a shot of
Really are.
confidence. You've turned around Slow Joe's. Look how efficient Slow Joe is today. Well, except for that big yawn he just
Right
gave
on
us.
cue, the dummy goes,
Nice big yawn.
Don, I'm hearing a lot of energy today. I listened to the show, and the energy level is really up here today.
Well, hold on, Joe wants a
I
microphone.
have to thank Dennis. This is a fantastic place.
the dog doesn't like that much.
I will fully support your presidential campaign in 2016. But I might have to join Craig and Drew because they did a shot of Jameson's during the break. And, I mean, to keep the energy level up, I might have to join them.
Well, that's a super story.
Well,
Thanks.
let's get you a shot of Jameson's then.
Let's get them all. Drinks for everybody. The gay bartender, get the drinks for everybody.
Oh my God!
I don't mean to homo this out.
I need a shot of bleach in my eyes from what I just saw.
I would love another cappuccino if you got one. I'll take another of those vanilla cappuccinos. They're super. I love them.
Very
so much.
Craig Wilson of you, Donnie.
Little Joe's making an appointment with Susan Stabler.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing her into this, Joe. Thank you very much. She's the head of HR for CBS.
It's not like we're not going to have a talking to when we get back.
I'm sure she's listening to the show with her little red pencil today. So
that notebook's filled.
Thank you very much for that. Now, are there new girls that have walked in, or are these the same
say
girls?
nude girls?
And I'm hearing the ding dong.
That was two, though.
I noticed. Did you guys notice when the dentist thing was going on? Clients were walking in,
Yes.
and the girls were having to say to the clients, "This is not the normal day at the Bunny Ranch." They come through, and it's all of us and our stupid equipment, and we're yelling like a bunch of like a pack of dogs at Dennis down the hall. Hey, Joe, go talk to these chicks over here.
All right.
Oh, it's Piper.
It's Piper.
Piper!
Hi, Piper. What have you been
Let's rejoin
What have you
Piper.
been doing?
Piper Ray, what have you been doing? What have you been doing, honey?
Cutting class.
The same thing that you guys have been doing for the past hour.
She was actually down the hall.
And you know
I
what?
had to hug
Watching.
Drew. Drew was shaking so
Got
bad.
a
He
little
looked like he was gonna cry. I thought he was gonna
That's the
cry.
hangover.
Needed to be comforted, huh?
Hey,
I need a moment.
she, I could be wrong, but she had a very similar reaction to what Drew and I had when she walked down there.
Yeah, now, Piper, seriously, honey, what was it like when, hold on, wait till Dennis gets done talking to
The
you.
coach is talking.
Hey, Piper, come here for a second. What was it like when you walked in there and you saw Dennis Murphy, just naked in there?
I looked for about not even a second, and I just stood there and I was like, you should have seen my face. I don't even know
I
what
did.
face I was making.
Yeah,
It was the face of
little
Jodie
Joe-
Foster
I
in the
need a
queue.
therapist.
Therapist. Now, what would you do? What would you do?
I
on
think
a-
we just broke like a record on radio.
I think we
I've
just
never
broke
seen
something.
this happen before
what would you do on a normal day if
yourself.
it goes ring 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 and you go and you got to go stand in line and it's Dennis Murphy waiting to if he comes back? How would you accept Dennis as a wonderful client based on what you've seen? Or would you say you've got a headache or whatever it is you say?
I have a headache.
You have a headache. Well,
That's the right answer. That's the right answer.
You know, for a high school girl, you're really smart. You really, you really are, honey. And hey, Blue Shoes back there. Let me talk to Blue Shoes for a second.
Columbia.
Hold on. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Columbia.
All right. Hey, Columbia. How you doing, honey?
Columbia.
That's Sadie Lee Von.
Sadie Lee.
Yeah, Sadie Lee. What you
She was
been
in there.
What
Yes,
you?
she
Oh, right. Yeah, Dennis Hoff sent you in.
I did. I went in there.
Well, listen. How are you? Are you getting?
I'm a great
Are you getting
actress.
extra Cheerios?
She said she's a great actress. Did you taste vomit when you walked in? And what was that like?
No, I didn't. I just, I was given an order by Daddy, so I followed it.
Well, you girls know how happy you made Dennis Murphy. Seriously, I mean, the guy. Look at him. The guy doesn't get any love. I mean,
I know, and that was a beautiful thing. You have to find the beautiful in even the most.
Apparently, you and I have a different definition of beautiful.
Well, it's not like every day that he's going to find a girl that will pleasantly be pleasured by,
That is so hard to find.
being with him. So.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Well,
So next year, if we were to come back next year, and I'm assuming you all will still be here next year because you love the Bunny Ranch. If we come back and you had a year to think about it, would you think about maybe being Dennis's girl next year?
I think him and Amy are very happy together.
Dude, you know it's bad with every girl. Every girl is passing on Dennis.
I'm not one to break up, good things going on.
And that's like the number one rule at the Bunny Ranch, right? Everybody is served. Nobody walks away unhappy.
Exactly.
Except for Dennis Murphy.
not even Dennis.
Hold on, what was that? Over here. What was that, Chrissy? What'd you say? A home wrecker? Hold on. What are
I
you doing
said
to me?
Sadie doesn't want to be a home wrecker.
You have to have a home to wreck it.
Now, what about
I know,
you?
they're getting married though. What?
Now, what about did you go back and take a look at what was going on? Did you
Oh
see
my
that?
gosh, yeah.
He was involved.
The boss
Oh, I forgot.
told me. The
forgot.
boss told me to go back there,
keep
and
forgetting.
I don't want to go back to Michigan, so I do as he says. Otherwise, he'll send me home.
And
God, Dennis, you run this place great.
he told me if I don't listen to them, he's like, I'm booking you a flight right back to
He
Michigan.
already
You
had the
can't come
voucher
back.
in his hand.
Oh boy.
There you go.
Now, be honest. You've seen a lot of
He had
things.
the
At the,
next girl in line.
you've seen a lot of things at the Bunny Ranch. Is that one of the most memorable things?
Yes, I was just thinking that is probably the top thing that I have seen that I will always remember. I mean, you see a lot here, but this was probably like the most craziest thing I've ever seen at the Bunny Ranch.
So now, when we are done with our show here at 10 o'clock, it will be just a regular work day for you girls. Now, will you continue to work? How long you got to work today?
I work noon to midnight,
So you mean you're here just now you're here just socially?
but the boss takes me out to dinner a lot.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
like I said earlier, he's very hands-on. He takes his employees out to
This
dinner.
is like a Kathy Lee Gifford slave factory to make shirts. So you were here at 6 o'clock this morning. You're going to be here till midnight tonight. Right. You were. What kind of hold do you have on these girls, Dennis?
He's good in bed.
Hey, thank you, baby. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Do all the girls agree that Dennis Hoff is good in bed? Do you all agree that? Huh?
Boy, don't hear that was pretty quiet here, Don. For us,
Yeah, I know.
Quiet. Nobody wants to admit to it. It sounds like.
Pick it up, girls.
But you know what? Where else could Dennis Murphy have the time that he had besides
Nowhere.
this? Without you, I don't. He'd be home watching porn.
Only here, and this is legal, and that's the thing that blows my mind. It's a 3-hour drive from Sacramento. It's like 3 hours from. Now I'm going to go back to that life and go. That's not the real world. This is the real world, dude.
Yeah, exactly. This is the real world, and you know it's a 3-hour drive with your crew. With most people, it's 2 hours. Okay.
Yeah, well, that's the directions.
They were lost in space yesterday. I'm like trying to guide them in. Oh my God, what a mess! But is everybody going to choose up sides here when we're done, Don?
Oh, for
I
what?
know you're going home.
Are we playing volleyball or what are we doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Is this what we're doing? Yes. We're all going to choose up sides. Well, I know that Drew has a date.
Yes.
A double date. He has a double date.
And Slow Joe, do you have a date at 10 o'clock?
I don't know, Don.
You know, it's like here's what I'm concerned about with
What's
Piper.
that?
She doesn't really want to ask him, but she's concerned about what he's going to be doing while she's working. How's this relationship, Drew? I mean, she's going to be obviously having sex for money when you're married. Okay, that's okay. You're okay with that, right?
Sure.
All right, good.
Yeah, she's paying
But
the
what
bills.
about you? Is it okay for you to have sex with other girls? Because she's got a concern about that.
For money.
For money?
If you're having sex for money, yeah, you have to charge.
Oh, boy.
So
if I'm going to be buying you a Ferrari, you have to do that.
I'll be buying you a Pinto.
Okay.
Are you guys? Do you even know what a Pinto is? Are you old enough to know what a Pinto is?
No.
I love SpongeBob.
Jesus.
You get the box set. Factory set.
Now what about now, Piper? Piper, how long are you here today? How long are you here today, honey?
I'm here until 12, but I want you to answer my question.
Yes, please. Ask again, Piper.
Are you going to charge for money?
Am I going to charge for money?
Yes.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Are you guys pre-engaged now?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
are.
we are.
Yeah, like
Okay.
Craig and Paris.
promise rings.
Yeah.
The happy
I have
couple.
the Cracker Jack box.
The happy couple. Well, I can't tell you. Listen, we got to break and then come back and do the news. I can't tell you what a great time we've had at the Bunny Ranch. Y'all have just been awesome. Hey, Panama, come here for a second.
Yeah, boy.
I got to talk to Panama for a second. Panama works at our Reno radio stations.
What's up, fellas?
And what they have like a wing of this place that's devoted to you, right?
I've never been here. This is a great place, though.
First time.
I've never been here. This is amazing, though. This is legal, you say?
Yes.
Hey, man, screw Disneyland. This is the happiest place on earth.
Now, when you get on the radio today, will you be talking about the happenings at the Bunny Ranch?
Listen, my boss we're on the same station.
Right.
I'm going to tell my boss I want to do this same kind of show today at noon, and I'm pretty sure he'll say no.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Can you imagine that?
I might just start it, because it's easier to ask for forgiveness than permission.
That's the number one rule in radio.
Right?
There you go, Panama.
So I may go for that, but no, you guys are killing it today. You guys are having I'm a little jealous right now.
And
I'm a lot jealous.
Seriously, I hear that you're here 5 times a day, something like that.
No,
Incredible.
no, I was out Saturday for the Valentine's party for a while, and I'm only here to see you guys this morning.
Awesome.
The last time I was here, Panama and I were drinking so much, this guy grabbed the microphone and started freestyling in front of a crowd of how many was there at Madame Suzette's birthday party? 150 people freestyling. He was killing it too on the microphone. I'm not gonna put you on
I'm
the
all
spot.
got raps, It's disturbing.
Well, it's nice to finally meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you
Panama. Thank you for coming by.
Thank you, guys.
And last person I want to talk to is our engineer, young Steve, who has done a yeoman's job today.
Hey, good job, Steve.
Thank you.
We didn't need the instant replays.
Did you? Have you ever sweated as much as you were today getting all this stuff hooked up? I mean, it was warm in here, a lot of people, a lot of bodies, and you were just sweating like a PIG.
I'm used to cold. I'm the kind of guy when I go skiing, it's in jeans and a T-shirt, and that's kind of it.
Well,
I
now,
might use a coat.
I call you young, Steve, because you look like you're like Ferris Bueller young. I mean, how old are you, Steve?
25.
25. Can we interest you in a little something after the show today?
Quite possibly, but I'm not sure if Ann would be okay with it.
Hey, who's that? Your girlfriend?
That's my girl.
Oh, your girlfriend. Well,
Steve, talking to the mic.
Hold on. Yeah. What do you want to say to Steve? What do you want to? Yeah, you want Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe just a little back rub. How about just a little lap?
Yeah.
A little lap
I'm really
dance.
good
at giving massages. I call them
A full body massage?
There you go. Just kind of relieve some of the tension.
Kama Sutra oils.
That's right. Beautiful.
He looks like the dude from Almost Famous.
Well, listen to Steve. Whatever you do, your secret is safe with us. So
Absolutely.
Have at it, my friend. Have at it. Jesus Christ. Could you? Let me just say something. She would not literally. She would eat you alive. I mean, you would come out and your head would be spinning.
How would you know that, Geronimo?
Well, I know that from looking at you. Look at you. You're a carnivore.
She's from Colombia.
That's what you are. God. Jesus. Well, can I say God's name a few more times?
Well, Don.
Let's break.
All right.
It's better than what you were saying yesterday.
Let's break and we'll come back with Phantom's news. Oh, Lost in Love, like Dennis Murphy. See right back with the news, everybody. CBS Sports Radio, Sacramento. CBS Sports Radio, Reno. That's it.
Attention, everyone! Hold still! There's more.
I gotta go to the bathroom, Daddy. Whoa, let's all just put a break on that for a second. This is the Don Geronimo Show.
Hey, what up?
Not now, damn it. That's gonna leave a stain. The Don Geronimo Show.
Right.
You can call the Don Geronimo Show anytime. 1-800-920-1140. 339-1140. He's ready to believe you.
I really want to thank some of the people who helped make this broadcast possible today. Ole Ole Restaurants.
Very cool last night.
Inside the Gold Dust Casino in Carson City. They gave us a hell of a dinner last night. Thank you, Dennis. Phantom, how about some weather?
Brought to you by Cash Creek's Year of Fortune. $888 in bonus play every hour from 2 p.m. till 10 p.m. Visit cashcreek.com for details. Partly cloudy right now in Sacramento. High today 70 in Reno. Also partly cloudy with a high of 54. Low tonight 27 in Reno, 40 in Sacramento. Right now Reno has 36. Sacramento 45.
And I believe it's 9:36. Am I supposed to sneak that in?
You are.
9:36.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Okay, that would be time to stop painting your house forever. Learn more at howtobuysiding.com.
This is confusing doing the show from the Bunny Ranch. It was hard to keep everything going.
You did a great job.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, and now the intro for Phantom's News and Comment. And here we go. He said.
Hi, this is Piper Ray from the Bunny Ranch. I am planning to go to college. I want to be a criminal psychologist. And what did I say again? Phantom with the news. Sorry, I totally spaced that. Let's do it. Hi, this is Piper Ray at the Bunny Ranch, and this is Phantom with the news. I'm so excited.
I know she likes SpongeBob. And now with the news and comments, live from the Bunny Ranch, here's Phantom. Good morning, Phantom.
Thank you, Don. Good morning. You know, with all the hype surrounding Valentine's Day, especially here, you think everybody in the country is celebrating it, but that's just not true.
No?
According to the National Retail Federation, only 60% of Americans plan on celebrating Valentine's Day this year.
Well, what's wrong with them people?
That makes it the second least popular holiday, ahead of only
Yeah, it's actually all the time.
All the time, so it's not
most
unusual.
of the clients that come in here are
signals
passionate.
rubbing up her bra.
It's like you're putting Vicks Vapor Rub on her.
Yeah.
It's like he's touching her like a blind man.
Well,
Nothing's wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Well, his confidence is mifted. No, it's mifted.
Stop it. You know, Joe, the thing is, before you got laid,
You weren't funny.
we all said, Joe.
You're an ex-wife.
Oh! There you go, Dennis. You don't
You're
take
an
any crap.
ex-wife.
Give it back to him, Dennis.
You don't take any crap from anybody, Dennis.
Good backroom, Dennis.
Stop it. Stop it, everybody.
Do you know that we're going to be doing that the whole ride home?
Right. Phantom, what's next?
I'm just going hashtag Joe Ardinger, #hype.
What's next?
better than
in
what
this?
we're going to be doing the whole ride home.
Joe, would you rather?
I got a great one.
Oh, I guarantee you I have some really good would you rather now.
I'm riding back by myself, just so you all know. I'm serious about that. What's next, Phantom?
There's a reason, Don, the ideal threesome is 2 women and a man. We all know that, right?
Yes.
Not 2 men and a woman, and this is that reason. Last Friday night, 33-year-old Ashley Hunter, and Ashley is a dude, was hanging out with his friend, 37-year-old Orlando DeWitt. Where did they meet? Well, they met in prison.
Of course
but that's
they
not
did.
the point of the story. The two of them met up with a woman named, let's call her Letitia.
Let's call her.
Around 2:30 in the morning, they're getting it together. First, of course, they go to McDonald's. Then they go back to Ashley's apartment. Orlando and Letitia go into the bedroom. They start, having sex.
Right.
They caught Ashley watching them from the living room.
Hey.
Okay, that happens
Right.
here all the time. Then at one point, he walked into the room. He started fondling Letitia. He said, hey, what about something for the effort? But she was into the threesome idea. She started performing on Ashley while Orlando was still having sex with her.
Oh, my.
So when
this is like a story from the Bunny Ranch.
When Ashley asked Orlando if they could switch spots, things went bad.
Uh-oh.
Orlando said no. Ashley got mad. They started yelling at each other, and Ashley went to the kitchen and grabbed a 12-inch knife.
Oh, I don't like this.
Orlando and Letitia took off running naked, but Ashley was able to stab Orlando in the arm before he got away.
Oh, it's a happy ending.
There was blood, but no serious damage, and of course they're all friends.
Ashley said, give me my check.
That's a feel-good. It's a feel-good
Look at my
story.
W-2.
Yes.
Hey, Dennis, I want you to take this confidence now, and when you go back home, don't take any crap from the bullies and people at home. You got me? You've got a year's full of confidence now.
Hey, I got legs, so you like it.
There you go. Right, F them, Dennis.
No, I'm okay.
Now,
everyone, I feel good now.
Translation, Joe?
Are you going in for a second round after the show today?
I think Amy's busy after the
busy.
show.
Well,
Do I have a full day of
nothing.
A full day of
appointments.
Nothing says that. Listen, with no offense to your girlfriend, nothing says that you couldn't sample something else off the menu, though, Dennis.
Well, Don, I think they have headaches.
There's no such thing as a headache here.
Well, there wasn't until today.
Isn't Dennis says somehow it's turned into a mob around you? But I want to tell you, I'm looking out for you. We're gonna line up the girls at 10:00, and we'll find someone who doesn't have a headache.
Okay.
You want to go again, and then
If you don't have a headache, come to the parlor.
Get bathed and everything else. Everything else.
Amy feels so good. She smells so good, too.
Thanks for that update.
Amy, how does Dennis smell?
Oh, my.
I don't even smell anything.
Oh, honey.
Oh, you will.
I don't
Oh, no,
smell
she's really smelling it. You don't smell
No
nothing.
BO on me.
No
After she gave me back, I have no BO.
Oh, yeah, he just took a bath, right? She just gave him a bath. Of course he smells
Sat in
good.
your own ass water for 10 minutes.
What is next on the news, Phantom?
It was Dennis Cappuccino. Foamy and yellow and mocha.
Hazelnut.
What's next?
I don't know why'd you drink that. Go ahead. Drink it. No, go ahead. I'll wait.
I'll drink.
Okay.
Relax your gag reflex.
That's nice. Mike, they let them do what they want, Dennis. You know what you do? You take pictures of these girls when you get back to D.C. and Baltimore. You take pictures of all the girls you're with, and you just show everybody. And now, who do you work? You work for Social Security office? Is that where you work now?
Okay.
So you're a government employee.
XXA.
Doesn't that make you feel comfortable?
Now, did your bosses know that you were coming out here for this?
It's on the download.
Okay, on the DL.
Not anymore.
Yeah. On the DL, let's broadcast it.
Not in this recap.
That's a smart move.
You'll be okay. No one from Social Security is listening. No
I
worries.
hope not.
No worries.
Because I just found I've been out without a job. Now I'm working. I don't want to
And
move.
do you get vacation time, or did you just
Comp time.
comp time? Well, don't worry
I
about
work
it.
extra hours a lot.
All right, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't want to use my annual leave. I want
The
to build it
DL
up to
disappeared
240.
limb.
You are going to town on her back. Are you just rubbing her back?
Because she wants a back rub. So I'm giving it to her.
That's right.
She wants a back nub.
With the nub. Phantom, what's next?
Yay, we be nubbing.
Stop it.
He's gibbing it.
Stop it. Stop it.
Gimping ain't easy, man.
Phantom, we got 2 minutes before we have to break.
Well, I have to finish the list I started yesterday, the top grossing romantic comedies of all time.
Please do.
We got to number 5, which was Something About Mary. Number 4 was...
Hold on. That's not a romantic comedy, is it? Something About Mary? It's a gross-out movie. I love it.
Not
Not 7, I
man.
said 6.
Anyway, all right.
Number 3, I don't know if you like Hitch.
Is that the
Will Smith and Kevin James.
I was going to say Adam Sandler. That's an awful movie.
And even worse is number 2, What Women Want.
Is that the one where Mel Gibson can read women's minds?
Yes.
Jesus, who made this list?
Yes, and number 1, the most successful grossing romantic comedy of all time, My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Oh, please. My big fat load of crap.
$240 million.
What a load of crap that list is.
Here's a beautiful story.
Yeah.
Steve Martin.
Yes.
Yeah.
67 years old.
Right?
Uh-huh.
First-time father.
Wow.
Great.
Good for him.
Great.
First-time father.
That poor kid.
Right?
Steve Martin in a wheelchair. With his stupid banjo. Why couldn't Steve Martin have had a kid when he was young and when he was the jerk?
When he was funny.
Yeah, when he was Steve Martin.
Yes.
It could be worse. You could be the son of that.
Oh, I was just massaging her hand. I'm sorry.
I know you were. So Steve Martin's having a baby, I hear.
Had one.
Had one
already.
Had one
67
already.
Years old. He has a 41-year-old wife. They had a child back in December.
All right, give me the music, Chris, and one more story, please, Phantom.
The 5 ways you're accidentally making people hate you.
Yeah?
Number 1, you stay quiet when you should say something, Craig.
What are you talking about? I just said gimping ain't easy.
Number 2, you accidentally remind people how you're better than them, Craig.
No, I don't do that.
Yes, you do.
All the time.
Number 3, you don't realize you owe someone, Craig.
What? Who do I owe anybody?
Right.
Gas money.
What's next?
Number 4, you waste people's time,
What are
Craig.
you talking
you're
about?
a total time waster.
I'm a larky.
And number 5, you don't realize you have an unfair advantage over other people.
Well, that.
No, I
That's
don't
not
know
true.
about
Craig.
No advantage. Disadvantage.
Yes,
Against other
that's
people.
right.
I get it.
All right.
All right, thank you, Phantom.
You
Listen,
got me. I'm a douche.
we're going to get out of here. I'm not taking a caller 100 today. We'll just come back and wind this up, everybody. We'll be back at 9:52. CBS Sports Radio, Sacramento. CBS Sports Radio, Reno.
St. Patrick's Day, which is 54.2.
So Valentine's Day is that one of the least most
Well,
popular?
yeah, they don't count the lame ones like Arbor Day and all those, but just the regular ones that people spend money on. Number 1 is obviously Christmas, Hanukkah,
Right.
Kwanzaa.
Yes.
Number 2, 4th of July.
Uh-huh.
Number 3 is Mother's Day. Number 4 is Easter, and number 5 is Father's Day.
At least dads and grads made it number 5 on the list. For your dads and grads, dads are always forgotten. Always
That's
forgotten.
right.
Just like with all of the ads that you see on TV for Valentine's Day, and I kept seeing the one again for K Jewelers. They run this 3 or 4 years in a row, where it's a guy in a cabin. And it looks like the Unabomber's cabin, and the girl's looking at him. She looks afraid, right? And she's like, "Oh, I love you." And he looks at her, and he just puts his arms on her, and he goes, "I'll always be here for you." And it flips me out.
Douche chill.
Yes, absolutely.
Hey, look who's back from their shower.
Oh,
hey!
Dennis is walking with quite the swag.
Yes, he is.
Never mind. I will come back to my thoughts on K Jewelers in a moment. But first, let's get an update. How was that shower, Amy? Dennis?
Was a bag.
It was a bag.
It was a bag.
It was a bag.
Of course it was a bag.
Yes.
I was expecting him to have like a British accent coming back with that swaggy. But
Have him talk like
Yeah,
Cary
he
Grant.
speaks straight.
yeah,
Hello, my love.
Well, it was fantastic, man.
How are you? So what was it like?
fingers growing back.
What was it like giving Dennis?
Oh my God! How you doing? It's not good. It's not good.
Amy, what was it like giving Dennis Murphy a bath?
It was fun.
Difficult.
Hey, Dennis, watch it with the Roman fingers.
Yes.
He's a little familiar with Amy now, isn't he?
Yes,
Look at
he
that.
is.
Look at that.
He's never leaving.
Does that bother you? Or you
No,
okay?
not at all. Not
It
at
bothers
all.
me.
You might make everybody else
You're not the
jealous.
only
Yes.
A little
Jealous.
bit.
Don, do you have any other friends like Dennis?
No, Dennis is one of a kind.
Here, let me chop my leg off real quick.
One of a kind, honey. One of a kind.
I'm satisfied.
Would the experience of bathing Dennis be way up there on your list of? Is that another bucket list that you were able to bathe Dennis? And did you get every nook?
Speaking of buckets, how many did it take?
That's funny.
Did you clean every nook and
Yes,
cranny?
I did. Yes, definitely.
Yeah, we don't need to know that.
I just want to make sure. You know.
Even look behind.
Okay, I'm out.
You
And
clean.
and it's very well endowed.
Oh.
Well, that's not what we
Wait,
heard.
that's not.
That's just a lie.
What about his feet? Did you wash his feet?
Yes. Yes.
What are Dennis's feet like? I've never
Well,
seen
maybe
them.
you should find out.
No.
Dennis, you're always very honest about yourself, and I appreciate
I
that.
gotta cut my toenails.
You what?
I have to cut my toenails.
I should have done that.
How long are they,
He
Dennis?
has feet like look like a
It's not
raptor.
bad.
Yeah, all right,
They're
Lon
not bad.
Chaney, just take your shoe off.
You want to cut my shoe off?
Yeah. Yeah.
Show the chat.
Yes.
I don't know, guys.
I want to see what your feet look
Do
like.
you not know because you don't want to see?
Let me see those toenails. Let me see them. Oh boy. Oh.
I just gotta cut my toenails.
Dennis, it's not bad if you're a Wolverine.
Now,
If you're a Wolverine,
Amy,
that's bad.
I'll ask for it.
Did you trim his toenails? Is that
No,
what
no.
Do you have a
just wash
sander
them.
back there?
Just wash his feet.
would it
I'm
be?
gonna have my sister do it when I get back.
You're gonna have your sister do it when you
Yeah,
get back?
I'm a-
Oh, what a
That's a lucky
sister.
girl.
Jesus.
Would you consider it off bounds to bite off Dennis's toenails?
No.
What?
It depends on how much he pays me.
If she takes a bite of his toenails, she's gonna have teeth like Dennis.
No. I'll take care of the problem.
All right, so and how did your sister get the lucky job of cutting your toenails for you?
She's a killing cook, you know?
How long has she been cutting your toenails for you?
Well, not 5 years.
The last 5 years.
And then,
she nubbed out as well.
And then, but the 5 years before, after the 5 years passed,
right?
I had fungus.
Are you saying
I took care of the fungus.
So you don't have toenail fungus?
No,
no toenail
I don't have fungus.
Why is it so yellow?
It's not yellow. They're clean.
Hey, Slow Joe, hold on. Slow Joe, take the microphone. Take a look at that foot.
No,
Tell me if you see toenail fungus there. Joe?
It's not good, Dennis. And I think you meant to say that your sister hasn't cut your toenails in 5 years. Because that is a tusk.
Joe definitely got laid.
Back in the 80s, we used to grow our pinky nails so we could snort cocaine. That's what you got, a Coke spoon on your big toe.
There you go. Thank you, Joe. Well said. And now back to our regular program already in progress. Here's the Phantom again.
Thank you, Don.
You're welcome. Back to you, Phantom.
You know that most guys want to have sex with their closest female friend?
Hi, Dennis. How you doing?
They don't.
Hi, Pittman.
But the feeling isn't mutual. The survey that we're talking about here, I'm referencing, asked men and women if they consider having sex with their closest friend of the opposite sex.
Mm-hmm.
Men were 3 times more likely than women to say definitely.
Definitely.
33% of men said definitely. 31% said probably. So 64% of the men were kind of into the idea. Only 11% of the women said definitely. 23% said probably. So 34%, or about a third of the women, say no, that's not going to happen.
How do you rate it on that, Dennis? How do you feel about that?
I was paying attention to Amy. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Dennis. Well, there you go. I was just looking for a little comment from you.
He's Kari, Don. He's Kari.
He's what?
He's Kari.
Dennis,
I don't know why that took a second to kick in.
But listen, he is invulnerable to your barbs. Look at him. He is like Superman sitting there, rubbing up on his girlfriend. You say what you want. It doesn't matter to the great Dennis Murphy. Am I right, Dennis?
My confidence has lifted.
There you go. There you go. You're stone cold MFer. That's what you are. Oh, yeah.
Not in the parlor.
No kissing in the parlor now.
Not in the parlor.
Not ever again.
Dennis, Amy, do you run into guys that are as passionate as Dennis is? I mean, look how passionate he is about it.
Keep your car running newer, longer. Listen in on Friday afternoons for the Talkin' Money Minute, where Jeff Tarbell wraps up the week that was. Every Friday at 3 right here on CBS Sports 1140. And now, the Talkin' Money Show with Jeff Tarbell goes 2 hours from 9 to 11 every Saturday.
Talkin' Money. Don Geronimo. KHTK.
CBS.
You're thinking those are the biggest boobies you've ever seen. And I'm not afraid to admit it.
This is the Don Geronimo Show.
Oh, see, now you got me all excited.
They're coming back.
Did you say steak?
He wants your mommy. The Don Geronimo Show.
So we got something left that we have to do, right, Phantom? What is it?
We got to do a little weather, Don.
Weather.
Brought to you by Cash Creek's Year of Fortune, $888 with bonus play every hour from 2 p.m. till 10 p.m. Visit cashcreek.com for details. Partly cloudy in Sacramento, but a high of 70. Low tonight of 40 in Reno. Partly cloudy right now, high of 54 and a low of 27. Right now, 38 in Reno, 47 in Sacramento.
Well, that's it. We got to go. Jim Rome is next, and what can I tell you? But this has been one of the most fantastic shows ever. I want to thank our host, Dennis Hall, for the play.
Ain't no party like a Bunny Ranch party, because a Bunny Ranch party don't stop. Awesome. What a great day, Don. What a great day.
Awesome. We'll be back next year for sure, and we'll talk to you, of course, before this. Thanks to all of the girls that we met.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. Special hazardous duty pay to Amy Page.
Yes, Amy.
Gave Dennis a bath. And how about Dennis Murphy, my boy? My boy, Dennis Murphy.
And here's Caressa Kisses. Look at how beautiful she is.
Oh, hey. How you doing, hot stuff? On that, oh my God!
Whoa!
On that happy note,
the final breast show of the day.
We got to go. I want to thank everybody. Thank you. Were you Phantom? Hi, Phantom.
Hi,
thank you, Drew, buddy.
Thank you, Don.
Panama.
Little Joe.
Thank you, buddy.
You got it. Slow Joe, Mr. Confidence. Dennis B. Murphy. All right, that's it. We got
Panama,
of course. Yes, and Craig, of course.
Thank you, Pops.
And Craigers, that's it. We will see you in the morning, everybody. Until then, blah, 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 blah. There it is.
There you go.
Okay. See you tomorrow, gang.